dark Eastern, so we're not even dark yet.
It's
Welcome to
darkish.
Quiet Storm with Sean, your host, and I am joined by the sultry sounds of Hyson Stacks, the mood, and the streets by Mark, and coming live from Beirut, Merv. Yo, remember, hey, remember in Living Color, that Living Color skit when old girl was like, she was, it was, I forgot her name, but she was the white comedian, and she was the one like trapped in the 50s, and her side of the screen was like black and white, and the other crew was, the other guy was like in color at the time, and she was talking to him. Remember that part? Y'all probably don't watch Living Color like that, but my mind's visual. That's how I'm looking at Merv right now. We're all in live color right now. And this cat right here looking like he's in the black and white Casablanca movie. But that's neither here nor there. How you guys doing out there tonight?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man. I'm just, I just like to say, happy that it's Wednesday around. That means it's Hump Day. I am in the last opening phases of this. Well, I'm in the last 2 weeks of this job that I have right now, and I have activated the black 2-week notice. If you guys don't know what that means, I'm doing absolutely fucking nothing. Just trying to get to the finish line, man.
There you go.
Good deal, man. Good deal. Merv, how's your life out there, man? How you do out there in the Met?
Why? This is I don't know why it happens, but it does.
Part of me want to give up.
Hey,
we're like 2 minutes in.
Ayo, Merv. Are you gonna say anything? You rocking back and forth like Sophia sitting in that chair on Color Purple, man. What the fuck going on, man? Are you gonna talk? Who want to Mark, man? I'm almost wrong with this motherfucker, man.
Mark, what's the vibe in Philly, man? Is it hot out there, man? Is there a
birthday weekend coming up? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slide up New York. You know what I mean? You know, give a couple peoples out there. You know what I mean? For real, probably hit the casino. You know what I mean? In the Reds in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's gonna be a fun weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, y'all me, I can remember most of it. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Your birthday's coming up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna take a little
happy born on day? I mean, you probably get with Merv. I mean, he probably gonna come up there with you. This nigga's really into birthdays, man.
Yeah, man.
Celebrate for 2 months in a row. The build up. Yo, you taking a little thing out there with you? You going solo?
Yeah, I mean, shoot. Well, I'm gonna take something up with me.
Do Martinez.
I'm trying to find a way. You know what I mean, for real, just to ditch it. You know what I mean, for real, for a couple hours, so I can get this other little. You know what I mean, you know. So we gonna see. You know what I mean, for real, I can work that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if Poppy Flow. You know what I mean, is activated. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Oh, you you taking one up there, and you're gonna ditch her when you get up there and find another one.
Yeah, I mean, she got a little fam out there, so I just
another
like,
B.
Why don't you go get with your fam? You know what I mean? At that little, you know, get with your fam for a little bit. I got to handle some business, you know, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gonna
do it. Mark, it sounds like some nefarious activity is really going to be entailing your weekend. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know if anybody's getting that type of vibe.
I'm gonna say like this, man. Thank God for cousins, man. You know, I'm like, man, when you got a family, you know, who know how to run interference. You know what I mean? You always gonna be good in certain situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you actually got this whole thing planned out. You already she knows when you get up there, you're gonna drop off her cousin's house, her family house, and you're gonna meet the other John in Philly terms, the other John, while you up there. You're gonna take her on a date. It comes back to the other John.
Nah, you know, it's like, you know, like, nah, it ain't a date. It's just, you know, I'm just gonna see the other John and, you know what I mean, come back real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, how was
yeah.
You know, hopefully she's not watching. This is all jokes. Mark is tripping. Mark is saying these things. This is for the audience. It's not for you.
Yeah,
so
man.
if the lady is watching by any chance, Mark.
Nah, yeah, I mean, for real, you know, I mean, this is a story. I mean, I'm talking about that happened 10 years ago. It's not current, so you know what I mean. For real, you know, that's it. That's all that is. You know what I mean? For real.
Indeed, man, indeed. Well, man, good luck with that. What part of New York you going into, man? You know what area?
Man, nah, you know what? I actually have to stop and see my peoples. I got peoples out in PK, so you know what I'm saying? I gotta stop and see them. You know what I mean? I actually got a couple peoples in Queens too, you know what I'm saying? They rowdy over there, you know what I'm saying? I like Queens, man. You know what I'm saying? I like it. It remind me of Philly a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I like Queens, man. You don't even know what's about to pop off sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? It's cool though, man. You know, so I mean, but but I got a little cousin, Yami Brew, starting Yami Brew. You know that he has a drill set with a couple others homies. So I want to check that out and just see, you know what I mean, how that New York drill at the ground level look like. So I want to see what it look like out there.
This is crazy, man. I was talking to somebody about that a couple of days ago about the New York drill music and how it's kind of taking over. It's weird because it's replacing New York gritty music. You hear more drill music up there than you hear like the sound of New York music. Like you don't even hear
really
like out era. Yeah, that drill music is taking over
in New York.
Yeah. It's sweeping New York like crazy.
Hey,
man.
can y'all hear me?
Wow. Yes.
No,
we can. We absolutely can.
Okay. I was trying to talk for the last goddamn 7 minutes, but nothing would come out my fucking mouth. And I know y'all thought I was ignoring y'all, but I wasn't. But I finally able to find some liquor and had something to drink. Now all of a sudden I could talk again.
What's
so
happening?
I apologize. Because I just couldn't speak earlier until I don't know what the fuck was going on. I couldn't with my mouth and shit. I heard y'all talking to me, and I really was trying to talk back, but I couldn't open my fucking mouth and talk. But I finally found some damn Woodford bourbon. I was able to drink some, and suddenly, I could talk. I can open my mouth. I can speak.
I don't know what's happening.
This is that. Hey,
I can talk now. Shit.
Wow. Public service announcement, kids, if you're watching, don't do drugs at an early age.
Hey.
It eventually catches up.
A nigga was scared just now. I was like, why the fuck is no sound coming out my fucking mouth?
So you serious? Because I saw you doing this.
Okay.
Yo, Murph, you look a little bit like Anthony Hamilton, the great value version, of course. Your shit is connecting, unlike his. But I'm glad that you got your voice back. Was it laryngitis? I don't know if it was laryngitis or some other bullshit. But welcome to the pod, bro. Yeah, happy to have you.
Thank you. Shit.
You gonna tell us how you doing?
Well, shit, I'm doing fine now. I can speak to y'all motherfuckers.
Wow.
Why we gotta be all that like this early though?
I really.
A motherfucker is a noun, place, a thing. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucker. Hey, yo, Merv, where you about to go? Man, I'm about to go to this motherfucker house. Hey, Merv, what you about to do? Man, I ain't doing that motherfucking thing.
What is happening?
So, a motherfucker is a noun, place, is a noun, is a person, place, a thing, as a verb. So,
that's the word you use that's the word you use everywhere else except Philly. You know what I mean? Because we use John. So yeah, same thing, same shit.
But you could combine that shit and make a compound word. Hey, motherfucking John.
Yeah. True
that. Once again, kids, do not drink Night Train at the age of 6. Night Train at the age of 6 normally comes back and gets you when you turn about 40. So word to the wise. Apart from that, Merv, how you doing out there, man? Besides you just now regaining your voice, how you doing out there, man?
Man, what the day is again?
Goodness gracious.
Someday, Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, shit, nigga, I'm doing good, man. Halfway through the damn week. We got 2 days before Friday. and then the weekend will be here. And shit, I'm looking forward to the damn weekend. I'm looking forward to party with y'all the rest of the goddamn night. Long as my damn voice stay up, we're gonna be good money.
Did you just count 2 on your fingers? Like, I mean, is that what happens? Okay.
Yeah, that actually happened.
It
Okay.
actually happened.
Let's move on, please.
Please. Stacks, let's go back up to you. What is your hot take for the week, man? What you got going on, Pop? What came across your feeder this week, man? You want to dive in?
Yo, I'm here to tell you, man, and this was hot off the presses, man. I don't know if y'all seen this shit, but your boy Juvenile is back on the scene, man.
Yes.
Got a new video out called "Vax That Thing Up," man.
Vax that thing up.
Hey, yo, let me
check,
let me explain something to y'all, man. Hey, fuck what you're saying. Juvie is getting that paper because, United States overall didn't meet the vaccination goal, I guess, that Biden set up for the 4th of July weekend. So, I mean, I guess they're going by any means necessary, which I find quite funny because I think that, here's how I feel about vaccinations, right? It's a personal choice. I think that if you get vaccinated, fine. I don't think you should be one of them people that's trying to push the vaccine. And the other token, if you're not getting vaccinated, just shut the fuck up about it. Nobody wants to hear every 5 minutes, hey, I'm not getting that shit. Y'all in an experiment and this, that, the third, blase, blase, blase. But this nigga is literally rapping about, vaccination. I think Mia X is on that joint as well.
Please no.
It was quite comical. It was quite comical, and it's funny the lengths they go to, still trying to push this vaccine. I guess because they got this new Delta, the coronavirus remix Delta variant version out there that's supposed to be more contagious and all that shit. But hey, I guess by any means necessary. But that vax that thing up just happened to be hilarious to me. I'm not gonna besmirch our show by putting the video out there. But just go to YouTube after this, man. I want to keep the integrity of the show. It's hilarious, though, I will tell you.
Well, this ain't the first time, that the government, to put a message out there in a rap. Before we voted for president, right? It was get your booty to the poll. You know what I'm saying? That was out. Get your booty to the poll. Get your booty to the poll.
Was that filmed at Magic City? That sounds real Magic City.
I was like, wait a minute. Am I going to vote or I'm going to strip club? Which one am I going to? Are they stripping at the voting booth? I don't know.
Who was
I'm saying? I'm quite sure in some parts, of the country, they probably were.
That probably made your ass go. That probably convinced motherfuckers like you, Mark, to go to vote. Like, oh shit, booty in the poll. I'm there. Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm there for that.
Hey, listen. Right. If I would have seen that, cool. I know one thing, they was fighting at a poll in Philly, but I'm just like, I don't know if that's news. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, but this ain't the first time that they using rap. The government is using rap to try to get people, to do what they need them to do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't the first time.
Oh yeah, that's when they did the vote or die. Remember the vote or die?
Oh, Puff, vote or die.
Yeah.
I don't think any one of us died. Like,
like
still checking.
Puffy acting like it was going to be a Thanos snap once fucking polls closed and shit like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, get your vote on remix. Yeah. I remember that. That was horrible because I didn't like the original song. I never like get your roll on. Get your roll on. Everybody, Stacks. They played that song in every club in the military. You heard that song. Right. Every time you go to the NCO club. Everybody, they've been doing to get your roll on dance. Like
everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on.
Right. I hated that song. Still do. Yo, so Mark, what hit your wire, man? What hit the mark?
Oh man. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was outside for this, and I think y'all probably wish y'all was here. The Klan or these white supremacists actually thought they could march through Philly. Which is hilarious in itself. I'm just like, hey, listen, Klan members, I like, y'all should get like a backstory on the city before y'all decide to march, right? A lot of people's favorite rappers got shot at and chased out of Philly. A lot of people's favorite athletes who actually played here could not go to their home after a bad game. So what do you think is going to happen to y'all motherfuckers, right? And here's the thing with Philly, right? Once it's like Klan members, white supremacists, everybody in Philly, every race unites to whoop ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened. You know what I mean? They was marching down City Hall like 2 a.m. or whatever. And people came out and started whooping ass. You know what I'm saying? They threw a smoke bomb. You remember them smoke bombs, you had as a kid? You know what I'm saying? Well, these white supremacists threw a smoke bomb down to, use a diversion to run back on the bus, right? I'm like, Philly wasn't having it. I'm telling you, them people lucky they ain't get shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, listen. And the cops wasn't even protecting them. They just like, look, hey, you on your own. You on your own with that one. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you go on your Instagram, right? Go on the gram and go to no gun zone, right? No gun zone has all the footage. And then Philly, nigga, black dudes, white dudes just talking shit. Fuck out of here, dickhead. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Like, you hear him while whooping ass. I'm just like, man, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful to see the races coming together in Philly for a good cause, and that cause is whooping ass. And I was with all of you.
Hey, I don't. As far as backstories go, Philly. As far as backstories go, Mark, do they know that y'all motherfuckers boo Santa Claus? That should tell you. That should tell you in itself. Don't go to Philly for no white supremacist rally.
And I'm gonna say like this, right? The only way you can move through Philly if you got beef in Philly, you have to call Drake. You know what I'm saying? Because Drake knew how to move. He moved with a military convoy, and he called ARF. That's exactly what you need to do if you have beef in Philly. You know what I mean? Get with Drake. Like, Drake, how did you move when you had the Meek Mill bit? I called ARF is what I did. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. You know what I mean? Get a message to ARF. The squad is still out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? If you want to move through Philly and talk shit, call ARF. You'll be okay.
So the Grand Dragon from the Ku Klux Klan should have called ARF, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, ARF. I'm like, listen, if the price right, he might have hooked you up. You know what I mean? He might charge you up, but he might have hooked you up. I don't know.
Man, I remember I was doing something in Mississippi. I had an investigation in Mississippi a couple of years ago. I was in I think it was Natchez, Mississippi, and the hotel I was at, there was a Klan rally across the street. I remember the guy, when I checked into my room, he said, "Look, man, he said, you may not want to come outside your room tonight. He said, if you need anything, let me know and I can bring it up to you. But you may want to just stay in your room until tomorrow morning." And me being like, man, whatever, man. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm like, man, I'm gonna walk across the street to get me something to eat. I'm like, oh, I just got to eat time. I'm hungry. And it's crazy because I did the smart thing. I actually put on, I had a Marine Corps shirt. I was always keep a Marine Corps shirt on me. It's like carrying a badge, right?
Yeah, that's a pass.
It's a pass. I had a Marine Corps shirt on, and I walked over there, man, to give me something to eat. No one really said nothing to me. One of the guys give me the head nod and like give me the thumbs up. He was like,
"Yeah,
you wanted a good nigger."
Right. You wanted a good nigger.
Man, right. You're not like them other colors.
You're right.
You like your boy.
Right. Hey, boy, these colors don't run, boy. So
you one of them good boys.
Yeah. I was in Natchez, man. I'm telling you, when I was living in Louisiana, there were some spots, bro, where I had to go to. And I'm like, yo, this looks like, like some savory stuff, man. Like it was some weird feelings down there, man. Like the ancestors would tell me to turn back around. Like, yo, get from down here. Like, turn around. Don't go down that road. So, for them to go to Philly, that is a risk. You can pull that off in Mississippi, Louisiana.
In the South, you can do that shit in the South.
But you in Philadelphia?
Yeah. I just like, man, so I ain't really even know the history all like that, but I don't know, 1776 and Independence Day or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Shit, up here, we call it the 4th. We don't give a fuck about none of the history. We cook out just like any other day, you know what I'm saying? That's all we care about, man. Yeah, I mean the 4th, and not 4th, F-O-U-R-T-H, 4th, F-O-R-F, 4th. That's what we call it, the 4th.
What you doing for the 4th, Pepe?
Yeah, there you go.
Deserved. Yo, Murph, what hit your radar, man? What's on your feeder?
Man, in the sense of the topic that we're talking about today, love, sex, and relations, I got two things I want to want to bring up. I'm trying to think which one of these motherfuckers should I mention first, and which one should I go mention last. I'll go with the fucked up shit first. I'll go with the over the top relationship last. First shit, man. It's crazy when you got goddamn you in a relationship or you married, motherfuckers know about you. Y'all have been together for a long time. Y'all established. Like you established like a motherfucker, like years in. And then you got that one motherfucker that wants to try to bring up some old shit. Nigga. What the fuck was the purpose, Faison? Love? Nigga? Really, my nigga?
Don't get me started.
Nigga, you want to tell supposedly the world that you made out with Gabrielle Union back in the day at a fucking club after she's fucking established marriage to another celebrity? Which that don't make a difference, but I'm bringing that up because it's known. You can't say you didn't know. Like, you know she's fucking happily motherfucking married, established, and everything for years. And now all of a sudden you want to tell motherfuckers that you made out with Gabrielle Union back in the day? Nigga, were you chasing clout? Nigga, you ain't getting no fucking clout. You look like a fucking clown. Like, nigga.
So you know the answer to that, clown.
Any more movies that you make, any more TV shows that you in, nigga, I'm not watching that shit because you a fucking hater. You a fucking hater. I've experienced niggas like you before. For what? Yeah, nigga, you just lost a fan. You just lost a fucking money ticket. I ain't contributing to nothing. You ain't no fucking more for telling the world that you made out with Gabrielle Union back in the motherfucking day. Who the fuck cares?
Tell us how you really feel, Murph.
Yeah, you got upset about this.
Oh. I'm upset about it? Okay. Nigga, y'all ain't no celebrities. So imagine when your high school niggas that you went to high school with and you married somebody from high school, be like, yeah, I met up with goddamn that nigga wife about 10 years ago in the fucking gymnasium right before PE class. You like, nigga, what the fuck that what? Why? Why? What's your purpose? State your business. What's your fucking purpose?
Can I give my take really quick?
Absolutely.
Not only is it clout chasing, it's the weakest. It's probably the weakest clout chase of all time. And I don't know anybody. We're all 40 and older. I don't know anybody at our age level or older that brags about getting to first base. That was the weirdest shit. You kissed her?
Right.
Are you serious? I mean, at least Ray J came out with the song saying I did it first.
Ray J rounded all the bases twice. Yeah, I mean,
you said, yo, I made it to first base with Gabrielle Union. Yo, you don't even, dude. I don't even know. I ain't gonna call you Big Worm no more, nigga, because you done violated.
Right.
You done really violated. We loved you as Big Worm. Now, I'm with Merv, man. We throw this nigga in the trash, man, because first base.
I threw into the trash a long time ago. I mean, this was just me, like, okay, it's a check in the box for me. Because yeah, it was like, this is who he is. Like, he hasn't made a movie in how long? Like, we don't even check for him at all. Remember when he tried to shit on Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, that's when I got rid of him right there. There. That's when I was done with him right there. Like, oh, Dave Chappelle ain't funny. I was like, okay. So the first season Chappelle show wasn't good. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he's a jackass for that. That shit was critically acclaimed, and I'm just really trying to figure out why is it that these failing actors, that's what we're going to call Faison Love for the purposes of this conversation. Why these failing actors they grasp for straws by coming at other celebrities. Now, I will tell you, the reason he did it is because of what's going on now. We're talking about him.
Right.
Some of these motherfuckers that are fucking down, that are really down in the dumps, and they made a movie since fucking 2000. They will do anything to keep their fucking name relevant, to include fuckboy shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that simple.
And attach themselves to, you know what I mean, for real, you know, something, you know, that's new and smoking hot, which will be Kwame Brown. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just like, man, that's how these motherfuckers roll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This bull coming up. Let me see if I can find a way to jump on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. And he did. He said Cat Williams pressed charges. And he pressed charges. Faison Love is just, he's a joke. Man. He's Merv, I'm glad you brought it up. I honestly saw it and was just like, whatever. And that's corny, man. You don't do no mess like that, man. Dwayne Wade need to start like making examples of, if he can fight, he start making examples of these dudes, man. He need to just go and like really pop somebody in the jaw, man, and just like get on the news, pay it off.
Yeah, you're right. This not the first time being disrespected in. Somebody else came at that nigga too in the
But now Lil Boosie came at him. I wouldn't advise him to go at Lil Boosie. I wouldn't advise him to do that.
I'm gonna say like this. I think Wade, you know, he'll address it, you know, when, you know what I mean, needs to be addressed. He addressed Jimmy Butler, you know what I'm saying, over something he said. You know what I mean? He just met up with him, just you know what I mean? So I'm just like, man, but you know, they brushed it off, you know what I mean? You know, and he's still talking about getting the first base like in 95 or whatever. Right. I'm just like, I'm saying I don't see how that's props or anything. I don't, you know.
But Mur, do you think that's even true? Do you think
I think it's true because it probably happened in, you know, Hollywood.
Yeah, like I think it's true. Okay, I mean, Faison Love ain't no model looking nigga, but in Hollywood, yo, shit don't matter. You know what I mean? Shit really don't matter then. So I done seen a bunch of odd couple celebrities. I'm like, yo, how the fuck y'all met?
But the thing is, though, I mean, this, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I remember Yummy telling the boy this one time. You know what I'm saying? He's coming around, he's kind of like bragging, right? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? I got with the John. I'm like, you got with the John, you know what I mean? Before she was actually hot, though. I mean, you know, she was on her way up. Like, you don't get no credit for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to tell, boy. I'm like, you got her before the Bring It On days. Like, you got her when she was on TV, nigga. Like, she wasn't even in movies yet. Fuck out of here.
Cameos on TV shows and whatnot.
Yeah. You got her, you know what I mean, when she was on Ray J show. Like, the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man. Holly weird, man. And Mur, what was your other thing? You said you had something else, right?
Yeah. And you know what? I say this for laughs because I want the ladies to kind of, you know, talk about this when they come on later in the show. Like, is there such thing, ladies, that a nigga? Do y'all think a nigga can be too clingy? Do y'all think a nigga can be too much over you? Like, what's that nigga name? Little Uzi?
Lil Uzi Vert. He's from Philly, Vert.
Represent Philly all day.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
Let me hear the story. Let me hear that.
No, I mean, no, it's not even a story, but did y'all see that nigga at the awards? Like,
I did. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. A nigga looked like he was about to suck his girl titty at the goddamn award. Like, he was damn all over her and shit. Like,
I saw that. I didn't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let her have her shine. Like, it was one of the moments that she was getting celebrated and shit. Like, this nigga's like leaning on her like a fucking like that's his mom and shit.
I didn't know that was Vision. I mean, Lil Uzi Vert. I didn't know that was him.
So you know he just had allegations against him of hitting his girl and threatening her with a gun.
Well, so that's why he's doing that.
Now it's all coming together. Okay. Like now it's all coming together.
Like 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's the ex-girl, man. He's with that
ex-girlfriend.
Girls now.
Ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, he's with the chick JT from City Girls, and he had an altercation with the boy St. John. You know what I mean? For the singer boy, he pulled a gun on him. So I just like I don't really know what's going on with the boy, but I just like, man, you know, he definitely, you know what I'm saying, you know, He'll definitely see you about some shit, and then you won't have to deal with it.
Yo, but here's the thing, man. Like, your son was breakdancing, right? And right on cue, Nick just put it up in the comment. So James Harden was tickling Meek Mill, and and Lil Uzi Vert was breakdancing. Like, I don't know what y'all are doing out there, Mark. Like, look, I don't know what the tickling thing was about and why Lil Uzi Vert was breakdancing, but
Elmo?
yo,
The fuck is going on?
Hey, listen, man. I don't know what the bunny hop thing was about. So I'm just like, listen. I'm gonna say like this. Meek's in a weird space right now. That's really all I can really say about that. He's really in a really weird space right now.
Hey man, Mark, hit up Beans, man. You need to come up with another album to smooth this shit out, man. This is getting ridiculous, man. What y'all got going on, man? Hit up Beans, man.
I'm like, man, as soon as Beans and Nori, get this thing, for over with, for it, and maybe so, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna have to happen first. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as Nori smoked Beans in his
mouth, I doubt that. We already went over all the records. Every music group I'm in, we went over all them shit. So I just like, Nori ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? I like, he said, without Jay, you don't got nothing. Yeah, guess what, Nori? Without Pharrell, you don't got nothing. Now what?
You're right. It was a strange night because Young Thug did said that. So Murder brought up Lil Uzi Vert, and it created a whole streamline of different things.
Jesus Christ! Now it's getting weird, man. What the fuck?
Philly, stand up, man.
Yeah, man.
North, South, West, East Philly, y'all stand up, man.
No, I ain't no East Philly motherfucker.
You from East Philly, right, Mark?
No, what? Hey, like, nigga, you from the Hamptons? You know what I'm saying? Hey, stop.
My bad, Mark. My bad. My bad, man. Yo, so the thing that hit my wire, fellas, was a very interesting story, man. It was I was Drink Champs one again. Yo, Nori is killing it right now, man. Queens get the money, left, Rack City, Iraq, Corona. Man, Nori has had probably had the best run of podcasts in probably about a year now. He had Miss Jones. If y'all remember Miss Jones, she was the one on the joint, the AZ joint, the Sugar Hill joint. Remember that?
Controversy.
Yes. And man, she was spilling like some real talk, man. She was talking about
gallons of tea. Gallons.
Yes. You saw it, Mark. Like, she was just, it was no holds barred, man. If y'all get a chance to watch it, go watch that podcast. It's about 3 hours, but man, it is entertaining from the beginning into the end. She was talking about the hit, that alleged hit that they had on her from Wendy Williams. She was talking about how Star and Buck Wild was doing some wild thing. I'm very disappointed in Star. I knew he was a dirtbag, but after hearing those stories, I'm like, this dude he was really evil. Like, he called himself the evil Star. Like, he's really evil. Like, she was talking about how, remember back in the day when it was back in 2001, I think when Aaliyah died, plane crash, and Hot 97, shout out Hot 97. Hot 97 back then, not this new Hot 97, but Hot 97 back then, when Star was on the show, he played like a skit of the plane crashing, like when Aaliyah passed away, like 2 days later, and she stood up for that. Like, Miss Jones stood up for that. And Star got fired suspended for a little while, came back from suspension and fired her because he went up against him when everything was going crazy. She was like spilling the beans on everything, man. It was very intriguing to hear some of those stories that we heard about back in the day, but how she was able to connect the dots to a lot of it. She was saying how she got blackballed in the industry. She was saying how she still got some beef with her. It's her and Mary J. Blige. Yeah, right on cue. The audience is out there listening. Absolutely. She said Puffy stole her Ron G style. And it's crazy, Rika, because I actually went back because I used to be a Ron G fan. Ron G had like the best mix.
Ron G was before Clue.
Yes. Yo, we used to get them shits down south. Now the Ron G. You're wrong.
I used to have to send them. You know what I mean? For like, yo, man, I heard that new Ron G came out. Mike, you gotta send that John to me. You
Yes.
know, I used to have to send that.
Ron G
Yeah.
and J Love had some of the best mixtapes back then. And she was saying how she was singing over like hip hop beats. And Mary and Puffy came and took that. And I remember back in the day, Miss Jones was on a lot of hip hop records singing. You know what I mean? Like it clicked like, damn, she's right. She was on a bunch of those joints back then on Ron G mixtapes, like singing hooks. Because she was on a Firm album, she was on the AZ album, and she was taken off other albums when her vocals should have been added.
Yo,
So-
wasn't she on Big Pun album?
Yes,
Punish
yes,
me, punish
Yes.
me, punish me.
yes. And Merv, she even was talking about her and Pun was like a thing. Like they never slept together, but they were a thing. Like they were like he left. God bless the dead. He left her in his will. Like he left some of his
Damn.
publishing to her.
Shit.
He was married. So
Smashing.
oh, she spilled all of this. She was talking about a threesome that she had with Tupac and Moni Love.
Oh,
Yo, she was dropping this interview. I thought it was gonna be like a wag. I mean, I said wag. I thought it wasn't gonna be an entertaining interview. But when I had the chance to like really listen to it, I'm like, man, this is good stuff. Like it was really good stuff, man. So if y'all get a chance and you just relaxing or whatever, you just want something to listen to, pop in that interview, man. Nori has been killing Drink Champs for a year straight.
Yeah.
Man. He's getting these guys liquored up and they're spilling everything. He has some of the best interviews, even when he had DMX on there, God bless the dead. That was a great interview. He got Drake coming. That's going to be a crazy interview. That's coming probably really soon. But he's got Drake coming on there. Man, Nori is
Drake
killing.
don't even do interviews.
He don't even do.
He doesn't even do interviews.
No. And it was just a really good interview. So that was one of the things that caught my attention this week, because she was talking about just some of the industry things, man, some of the backstabbing. She really went in deep details about how evil some of these people are, man. Like people that you think that have your back and people that you think that is going to look out for you is plotting on your demise the entire time. And she was very hurt by some of that stuff because some of these guys are big industry heads. You know what I mean? Like the Funkmaster Flex, the Stars, guys like that who pretty much kind of hurt her. And at the time when she probably could have been one of the biggest personalities in the game. So she's trying to make a comeback, and I'm looking forward, man, to see if she can come back. Queens native, Queens get the money. So yeah, that was on my radar.
Gotcha.
Indeed. So fellas, it's about that time, man. We got people ramping up. We got people ready to get into our main topic. But before we get into that, a couple of things we want to do real quick. I want to give a shout out to all of our supporters, those on the front lines, behind the scenes. Shout out to Blackjack TV, channel 199, Bobby Blackjack. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Facebook Live. Shout out to Zingo TV. Shout out to everyone who rocks with us. Mile High Radio. Shout out to Blast. Met some good brothers this week. We got some things works with those guys. They're going to be working with us on some new artists, and I'm going to go into more details about that. But that's coming up soon. We're going to ask you all to help break some new artists and get their music out there. And we're going to get into that bag as well. And we also got a lot of other things ramping up. We got some potential sponsors out there. So shout out to those sponsors. I'm not going to blow you up right now, but thank you for watching it tonight. And thank you for the notes this week. And thank you for the encouragement and some of the wise wisdom and the words and that you gave us this week. So we appreciate that. And thank you for all of you out there who's watching us tonight. We have a really good show lined up for tonight. As you can see, we got the mood set. You're not growing up attire for the night. Everyone wanted to go in the button up. You see my man Merv. Merv always going to do it classy. This is his everyday wear. This is not just for the night. This is something Merv do every single time. When Merv go to the gym to lift weights or play basketball, he's wearing hard bottoms and fedora. I've seen Merv in the gym lifting weights, hard body, sweating with a wife beater and hard bottoms and slacks. And that was it. And he was killing it. So this is nothing new for him. This is kind of different for myself and Mark because we're from the streets and we're trying to get this right. But for Merv, this is what he do. So with that said, I'm gonna flip it over to the guy. Merv, what you got for us, man? How you want to tee us up before we get into the grit?
You know what? I'm not even gonna entertain your motherfucking ass with a motherfucking response. I'm just gonna do my motherfucking thing and talk my motherfucking shit about what we're gonna motherfucking talk about today.
Damn.
That's all I'm motherfucking do. But nah, I apologize. I'm trying to be, we trying to be on some grown man shit tonight. We trying to talk about some grown people and shit. But you got niggas like Sean that would just bring shit out of you. You know what I mean? Every time I try to be good, niggas like that be pulling me back in. Okay. So tonight is love, sex, and relations. The wine confessions. All right, so everybody that's watching, grab wine glass, grab some wine, pour that motherfucker up. If it need to be chilled, chill it. Cause we're gonna have tonight is like storytelling, it's almost like table talk. If you ever to give you an example, you ever seen Love Jones, that time when all of them was at the house around the table, just talking about different shit, talking about relationship, talking about sex, talking about love. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna be on our grown man shit. Everybody's supposed to have their wine glass. I hope these niggas listen. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying to be on some grown shit tonight. So I hope that these niggas have listened tonight. It's supposed to have their wine glass. We bring some ladies on. It's supposed to have their wine glass. And we're gonna pour the wine. We're gonna get to talking, and we're gonna talk about some grown man shit. But please believe me, if I have to, I'm gonna call a motherfucker out. But that's it.
You said that you hope we listen. This is coming from a guy that doesn't listen to anybody. But carry on.
Right.
Hey,
Jesus.
but
stand up.
Listen, DMX, Stacks, no, DMX was our nigga black in '98. That song, it wasn't DMX, but it was one of his boys. I think it was Drag On. He said, me being hard-headed, wouldn't listen if even God said it.
Wow. Georgetown, stand up. You really
no, we're not going to do that. That's not how we roll.
Oh, okay. I forgot you from Georgetown. Okay.
He's from the outskirts.
My bad. You from Socrates?
yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's from Socrates.
Socrates, stand up.
Hey.
So before I get into it, let's bring on Becca, man. Let's bring on one of the family members, man. Becca.
What's going on? Hello, everybody.
Yo, mira.
Good evening, everyone.
Becca got the wine turned up.
Hey, so
what?
Now, real quick, all right. If you don't have one of them, if you grab some wine and you don't have one of them fancy ones, all right, let me give y'all a little. So this right here, people, this is a wine opener. All right.
Really?
Now y'all hood people, this can't be used as a weapon, but we don't want to do that. We want to use this. We want to use this for wine. That's all.
I've seen it used as a weapon plenty of times.
I know you have. You really were the niggas I was talking about.
So it's a weapon first before it's a wine opener.
Hey, I mean, you could do shit like that, or you could goddamn, pull it out here and shit like that. But listen, we're gonna wine opener, okay? So you pop this open. You can get it from different places. All right. So this is a wine bottle. This is cork. It's not a screw off. All right. It's not a screw off. All right. You stick this in. See like that. Help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? Just in case we got some old young whippersnappers watching this motherfucker, they ain't never had a cork wine before. They just had them screw offs. All right, see right there? Look, boom, boom. You see that? You gotta get all the way down, right? All right. Oh shit, I might have went too far. Goddamn.
You don't have to go all the way down actually, because you're gonna go inside the cork and.
Hey.
Okay.
You fucking up his tutorial.
All right.
You give it up
right there. Far down.
Hey, like, subscribe, and fucking ring the bell on Merv.
Yeah, I did that right there. Just all you gotta do is like that. Bam. All right. You see this right here? It's up. Bam. All right. See that? Now, you hold this right here. Left hand, take your left hand. Hold that. Take your right hand. And if you the other hand, they're just revert it. Vice versa. If you the other hand, motherfucker, I'm right-handed. All right. So now, see this right here? And you want to pull up. And while you pull up, it's gonna go down. All right. Science, gravity. All right. Oh, you see that right there? See that right there?
Quality education.
Boom. You just pull up. Real easy. It's wine. Sophistication. All right. You just, all right. There you go. Now you grab your glass.
Sophisticated though.
You grab your glass. You gotta be a wine glass, okay? No cocktail bottle, no cocktail shit. And you just listen. Let me show you something. You pour. Now you don't fill up. This is not a fucking cocktail. You don't fill it up. See that right there? A little less than half. And then after that, the wine needs to breathe. Okay? So you gotta give us a little, you gotta do it like that. You see right there? The wine needs to breathe. And you just shake and there you go. All right, listen. I just gave y'all a free game because if you go to a winery, they're gonna charge a motherfucker $35 just to show you what I'm showing you right now.
No, they won't.
No, they won't. You can actually go to YouTube if you are inclined to learn about opening a wine bottle.
Hey.
All right.
Or you get one of these joints that's electronic and shit.
Right.
And just put it in the shit. Take
right.
out lights up and all that shit, man. I mean, y'all know I'm coming with the technology. I'm gonna put that out there.
I got one of those. I got one of those. I got one of those electric.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
And if you don't know, now you know. I hope y'all was writing that down, kiddo.
Niggas.
Or you can be like me. Just that quick, man. It's nothing sophisticated about it. The most sophistication part of that is actually getting a nice wine, whether that's red, white, dry, robust, whatever you like, whatever you desire. That's the only thing about it. Stacks, can you bring us back to civilization here with whatever type of exquisite wine that you're drinking tonight, sir?
Well, I'm fucking with a red wine. It's called Intrinsic. This is it right here. Cool. Nice little bottle. You know what I'm saying. Y'all already know I'm coming. Cool. It's real pretty. It's a dry red, not sweet. It's kind of perfect. And I got a stick to go with it because you need that when you're drinking your wine. You want to have a nice stick. Pretty sure Merv got a stick. Well, I mean, Merv has left the building, but
he has a black and mild. I'm sure he has a black and mild. So for those who don't know what a stick is, can you elaborate what that stick, what it is?
Well, this is a cigar. This is took the wrapper off. This is a lava joint. This is a mint. This is a mint joint.
Okay.
You can get it at your local cigar store, cigar bar, or whatever. But yeah, Merv is more of a cigar man. I don't know how long this tutorial will take, but yeah, this is a nice one.
It's on you. It's on you.
This is a really nice stick that I'm smoking. Really, really nice. I'm not going to go into detail, but it's just all of that. It's minty. It's like a chocolatey minty type deal we got going on here.
Okay, got you.
All right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Look.
What you got, Mark?
Here's my wine glass, but there ain't no wine in it. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because I don't drink wine. I drink lick. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I will say, right? Especially to all you young players, right? Keep wine at your house. You know what I'm saying? Keep a red, keep a white, and keep a sweet wine because you don't know which one she likes. So you might as well keep all the flavors there. That way she chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Free game.
You don't want her to free game. Be like, yo, you out of wine. Or all I got is lick. She gonna want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Your job is to keep her there. You know what I'm saying? And then after y'all have some fun, you can ask her to leave after that. But I'm just saying you don't want to leave before that. You know what I mean? So keep wine at your crib. And guess what? I'm gonna tell you something else, right? If the chick is like more than just like the hood chick, you got to get more than T-Pain, homie. You can't just be like, oh, I got the T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? You got to get more than T-Pain, man. You actually have to get real wine. You know what I mean? T-Pain could be poured in a red cup. You don't even need a wine glass for that shit.
Hey,
You know
yo,
what I'm
Mark,
saying?
Mark, you were doing so well. You know, with
No, I'm
telling,
telling listen.
giving a free game. Hold on, real quick, and then you just went to you can tell her to leave
Yo.
after that.
He was
Then we have
going
Mark. We
yo.
have Mark back now. He's back.
Listen,
Yeah, that's the Mark I know.
listen, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's the
no,
Mark I
because
know.
some of these young players, man, think T-Pain is real wine. It's not. You know what I mean? T-Pain is after 2 a.m. shit. You know what I'm saying? It is, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Fellas, you gotta step up.
Last call wine, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
T-Pain, no. You know what I mean? No T-Pain. And by the way, T-Pain means Taylor's Port. That's it. That is T-Pain. No.
Oh my
That
God.
Just say no.
teleport, though.
Wow.
That
Straight up.
teleport.
I'm like,
Serious
man,
business.
Hey, Mark. Now, unless you fucking with a cougar, because them older women like that Taylor Port. Now, if you got a woman, you got a woman come over and she either a cougar or a MILF. If y'all have never seen American Pie, a cougar is somebody that's over 40, like young niggas. A MILF is somebody older that's a mama, and MILF means mother I would like to fuck.
I'm sure people know that, Mark. I'm sure.
yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
I got a quick funny story about Taylor Port. I'm glad you brought that shit up. Listen, we do our Thanksgiving Airbnb every year, right?
Oh,
You know,
no.
I got my brother, I got my sister, I got my cousins, people our age. You know, we doing our thing. We got shit like Ciroc, we got Crown, we got Tito's, we got shit that we drink. So my mother pulls up some fucking Taylor Port, and she was like, "Nobody touch my bottle," and we're looking at her all weird and shit. So the next morning, half the Taylor Port is gone, right?
Ooh.
And she's blaming all of us. The actual kids, like, went into that shit. And they drunk that shit. We didn't find out till after the damn trip, man. Like, she was really tripping. Y'all drink my damn Taylor Port, and you can't have nothing around y'all. Like, we did not drink. I literally have. I have my whiskey. I have my fucking my choice whiskeys. Y'all know that I like. And you're talking to me about some Taylor Port? Nah, no T-Pain. Nah, we ain't doing that. So Merv, you are absolutely right. That is actually for the 60 and older crowd.
Straight up. Or the young hood joints. Either one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know
or the young hood joints.
I would say 48 and up is on Taylor Port. You can find some 48ers, 49ers. But listen, I forgot to tell y'all what I'm drinking.
We'll get the 49ers in there.
Hey, this is channel. This is channel Black Vui. Vui. This is channel Black. Channel Black. Bouvier. The fuck. Channel Black. Raw. Hold on.
What is going on?
No, hold up. No, this
Georgetown education.
No, hold up.
Number 145 in the state.
He didn't take French class. He didn't take French class. That's all.
This is my bad. Okay, I think I got it now. This is Chenin Blanc.
No, it's not.
Chenin Blanc.
It's not.
Chenin Blanc. Vouvray. Listen,
what the fuck is going on, man?
It's not pronounced. That's not how you pronounce it.
French wine. It's semi sweet. Listen, Chenin Blanc. Vouvray.
No, it's not. You don't say it. No.
If you don't get your Pepe Le Pew talking ass the fuck out of here right now.
I said Cheddar Black Vouvet, and y'all said not that. So not Cheddar Black.
Mommy that think like a man movie when Kevin Hart was trying to pronounce that shit.
Vouvray. That was the fuck is.
Hey, yo, new hashtag alert, bro. Hey, I gotta put it.
I'm drinking Ripple.
Can you
from Stanford.
Wait a minute. Hey, Murph, type the name of that in the comments, man, so somebody can pronounce that shit.
Hey, shout out to Rika for the new hashtag, man. Murph, you definitely are mutable. Hashtag mute Murph.
We want everybody out there. Everybody who's watching, we need you to put a hashtag something associated with Merv. You don't care what it is. Pepe Le Pew, hashtag Pepe Le Pew Merv, hashtag, yo, Stacks told him to send his Pepe Le Pew hashtag. He said Vru. That's not a word.
Hey, yo, Sean, he is proud of himself right now, man. We can't go on like this.
Right. Right. Yo, I want to apologize to any Frenchmen out there. For anyone, kids, once again, kids, never drink Night Train, Colt 45 at the age of 6.
Irish rolls, don't do none of that shit.
Don't do none of that. It catches up, and this is what happened. Shout out to Georgetown school system though.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Shout out to Georgetown school system. Hashtag put Merv in the comments. We need that. We need that energy tonight. We want to hashtag Merv in the comments tonight.
I'm crying.
Wow.
Real tears.
Yeah,
So,
man.
I want to
Yeah,
apologize
but you know
to
what,
the
though,
liquor
real quick,
station.
man. I think Stacks, you know what I mean, was like a student teacher, you know, when Merv was around, and he just, you know what I mean, for real, you know, try to help Shorty, you know what I mean, along, and that's how they became cool. Man.
I don't want to admit.
Shorty,
You know,
Hey, yo, Mark, it's funny you say that. I don't want to admit Merv grades were better than mine in high school because people gonna think I'm on short bus now.
I would say that.
I don't want it, but his grades were better than mine, so I guess I need to go grab my fucking helmet.
Keep
And,
it going.
get on the fucking short bus.
Hey, Stacks, you ain't know the Merv motto, the same motto I use. I rather cheat than repeat. Merv, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chilling. Like I ain't failing no classes today. You know what I mean?
Real.
Yep.
But real talk though, for real, shout out and salute to Georgetown academics. I don't think no senior in Georgetown High School changed classes when the bell rung. I think they all stayed in the same class. And this is a prime example of that. So shout out to you guys for whatever y'all did out there.
Well, was it any French class in Georgetown or no French class? No?
Hey, I took real shit. I took French in 8th grade. I took French in 8th grade middle school.
We can tell. Mark, that French is it was Gullah. It was Gullah French. That's what they had. That was that French. That was Gullah.
Every time I take Georgetown 5 steps forward, Merv take us 20 steps back. Consistently too, man. Consistently. So I mean, I'm gonna just stop trying. I mean, that's all I'm gonna do.
Shorty said Vru. Mark called Merv a Shorty. Yo, Shorty said Vru. Yo, Becca, what's your bottle? What are you drinking on tonight?
Yeah.
How you doing? Because you ain't really got this. Yeah. How are you doing tonight?
I think Becca been laughing about the last 20 minutes. So yeah,
Thank you.
You done gathered yourself.
No, I am not. I am not okay.
We can tell.
We can actually tell.
No, I had real tears. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, that shit was funny. I am drinking Stella Rose Black for the occasion. Stella Rose Black. It is a sweet red wine. Mm-hmm. And Mark is actually correct. Like I normally like a sparkling wine, but I'm gonna do red today because we doing it classy. I'm a hold on. Let me do what Merv said to do. Okay.
There you go. Don't spill that. Hey, there you go. There you motherfucking go.
It's a little less than half, or
yeah, a little. Yeah. Hey, listen. It's not. You know what? It's not always the teacher. It's the motherfucking student. And my student just made me look motherfucking great. But listen, you gotta be able to follow instructions, yo. Just.
So I am drinking. I'm drinking that, and I'm gonna try and gather myself because I don't know what. I don't know what just happened. Hey,
Sean, I think you got somebody.
I know. I see that, Merv. Thank you.
I don't know what happened just now, but I'd have gone on to glory. That I don't know what kind of hooked on phonics that was.
Georgetown.
But I needed that laugh. Oh, that shit was funny.
For those of you who wanted to understand what Merv was trying to say, this is the word he tried to pronounce. As you can see, That last word is not Vavri, but he was trying to say.
Whoever knows how to pronounce this shit, just pronounce it like.
It's Chenin Blanca Vavre.
Wait,
we
gotta ask the Googles. We gotta
definitely Google that. I just wanted.
I actually just said
like a phonetic spelling.
You said it right.
It's Vavre. Okay. It's Vavre.
You said Vavre. You said Vavre.
What?
So,
don't try to fix that shit now, man.
Right,
we heard what you said earlier.
After I said it, after I already said it, you gotta fix it. All right. So, wow. Again, shout out to Georgetown Academics. So Stacks, I want to bring it back. I want to match your quality with my own quality.
Do that, sir.
I'm trying to do a type of wine. This wine is called Apothic. It's Apothic Dark. It's actually a pretty good wine. Very robust flavor. Has a little.
I've heard about that wine before.
Yeah, I heard about it too.
Dry? I heard dry.
Yeah, it's a little dry. I heard about it too, Mark.
Okay.
That's the best. That's the best wine they sell at the gas station. Exxon brand. I said every time I go and put $10 in my tank.
And Stacks, I also got another one. I got another bottle. It's a Apothic Crush as well. This one I have to order this one. Can't order at the gas station. But I haven't tried it yet. I've heard about it from one of my wine connoisseurs, a friend of mine. And shout out to my friend Ryan Armstrong. He actually was able to secure a deal where he actually created his own liqueur. And he's, when you're in circles with people that do great things, you get great insights on different things. Stacks, as you know, it's a great feeling. Too bad Murder doesn't have that. But I'm going to pour this.
Nigga introduce me to no gas station wine.
Because you don't want to pour. You want to pour just enough, just to touch the bottom of the bottle, right? You want to be able to get a good feel for it, right? And you want to have your hand ever so gently at the bottom of your glass because you want to be able to control it as you swirl the wine as the flavors open up. Merv is trying to say that men do not get a bottle of wine, like an actual glass of wine, where you can actually hold it like this, like Merv has. You want to get one where a man, don't do that because you don't want your pinky sticking out like that. As a man, you don't want to do that. All right, right? Women, it's okay. Men.
Sean, did you learn that at the winery in Alaska?
Yes.
There's no grapes in Alaska, you fucking idiot.
Okay, thanks. But men, we don't do this. We don't put our finger out when we drink wine. We hold it to the bottom. We want to savor it the right way, just like Stacks does his, right? And you want to smell it, get the aroma, because
Stacks is palming his whole fucking wine glass like his ass. That's not how you hold wine. This is not ass, Stacks. You don't hold wine glass like that. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wow.
Nigga, you have to hold at the fucking bottom.
But
that's not how you hold it.
But this is not okay neither. Not putting your little pinky finger out there. That's not.
It's better than this, nigga.
Not really.
You see this shit? Nigga, you don't drink wine like this.
Pinky should not be up, Merv. Never put your pinky up. You got the
man. At least I'm not doing it. You was doing that. You were doing the 2-finger method.
Like ass.
Right. There you go, Zach.
This is what you was doing. I'd like to make a toast to all the Kappas in the building.
I want to make a toast to all the Kappas in the building.
We gonna bring the guests on, nigga?
Give me a sec. Can I
this bull said don't palm the wine like ass.
Yeah, you gotta secure it. You gotta secure the wine. So as I wrap up my spill, if Merv don't mind, if I wrap up my spill, Stacks, I think I'm gonna join you in a good stick. I got two.
As you should.
I got an acid Cuba, which is good when you drink your red wines. Cuba is really light. Nothing that's going to really knock you out. Nothing that's going to really keep you going. It's a very mild cigar, very light. But I also have a Padron. Padron is my go-to when you're drinking wine. You should always enjoy it with a good Padron 5,000, 7,000, depending on what you're looking for, depending on how you want to get that hearty feeling in your chest or that little bite to it. So tonight I got a Padron 7,000. Just in case I want to get a little bite to it, right? Merv, Padron 7,000 is a cigar, just in case you didn't know. Druid Street. Just in case you didn't know about that as well. But I'm
I
going
thought it was a
to
park.
enjoy that. And Stacks, I do have my cutter, Merv. We don't bite the end
We don't.
of
I
our
don't use.
cigar.
I don't use cutters. I use hole punches in
I
the
do.
middle
I use a
of the
hole punch.
cigar in the back. And you just
Yeah.
punch a little hole, you can smoke a lot better without having to worry about the tobacco falling in your mouth. But you might like tobacco in your motherfucking mouth. That's why you got the fucking cutter. But go ahead and smoke and chewing at the fucking tobacco.
But look, I don't know how you use a poker for the actual Black and Miles. I didn't know Black and Miles actually have that. But look, do you? So with that said, I want to go ahead. Let's get us started into this show. We do have a guest coming on tonight. She was on our shows before. She's also part of the family. And I'm going to bring her on. This is our friend and family to the show. We got Melise, aka Mel. What it do, Mel?
Hey y'all.
Yeah, what up?
Hello.
Hey.
How's everybody doing tonight?
We are
Chilling.
Chilling.
We're doing outstanding.
That's good.
So, Mel, before we get into our topic, are you drinking anything special tonight? Are you partaking in good spirit?
I'm partaking a little bit, and Miss Becca, I just wanted to bring in my little Stella Rosa Black for you, you know.
Hey.
Made up.
So this is my
Got a little
go-to.
consistent girl power going on the guys. Okay.
Yeah, you know, show twins.
It's like
tonight.
juice,
Show
but
twins.
I still enjoy it. you
It
know.
is a food group.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
No,
That's what I'll be sipping on
is
tonight.
true. I did
I'll
not
finish
even
this
know. You know what I
bottle.
mean, that was a food group until my niece studied in France. You know, so
Yes, it's a food
Yes,
group.
it is.
It's liquid grapes.
Yeah.
Merv doesn't know that one.
Mhm.
But yo, Merv, you ready to get us going?
Always, nigga. After I drink my Vouvray, my channel Black Vouvray.
Could you just say wine, man, please? For the sake of the show, please just say wine.
Please.
That'll be great right now.
I can't take no more. Please just say wine.
Shit. Goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
The bad thing is he's
Please,
proud of
I
this
don't
shit
want.
too.
I don't want to uncontrollably laugh again. Please just say wine.
Right. Let's play one. Merv, can you please start us off, Merv?
What?
Okay.
Wait, so, hey, don't be disrespecting me and my motherfucking establishment.
Oh,
my
Shit,
God.
yo. All right. So listen, like I was saying earlier, this is a conversation night. You know what I mean? This is if you got some stories, we're gonna ask some questions. We're gonna go around the room, and it's gonna be about love, sex, and relations. Damn, I'm hearing something. Is that me? Hello?
We're gonna get the classy version.
That's you.
Hence the all black.
And you guys are looking very handsome and beautiful in your all black
Well,
tonight,
thank
just
you.
so you know.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All black
You guys
everything. Black
Cleaned
card.
up well tonight.
Yeah, we had to make Sean clean up. He wanted to come here looking like a hood nigga, but
Whoa.
that's neither here nor there. We thought this nigga was extra and above the rim.
So we're not going to say anything about Mark having his collar shirt.
Oh, man. Yo, listen, y'all. Look, where I'm from, you button up when you don't have the jewelry on. That's the way it works. When you don't have the jewelry on, you button up. I don't got the jewelry tonight. The jewelry, y'all means at the other crib. So.
Indeed. Merv, can we start the conversation, man? It's 9:08. We got people in the audience right now. They came in to tune in for this. Can you get us going?
All right, cool. So, all right, we're gonna start off slow, and by the time that we get to the end now, we're gonna spice this motherfucker up. We're gonna spice this motherfucker up. So, we're gonna let the people that have this is for Becca, Stacks, and Sean. We're gonna start off with y'all right now, right? So, all of them have found their person that they're gonna all three of them have found their persons that they're going to die with. Okay.
Mm.
Yes.
Man, you have to say it like that?
Yeah,
I mean, hold up.
That
Wow.
is accurate. That is
I mean,
accurate.
isn't it to death do y'all part? Aren't y'all in a
I mean,
situation
it is, but I mean, you
till
can
death
clean,
do you part? Y'all
clean that
planning
shit
a
up a little
divorce?
bit. I mean, that sounds like we dying together, like at the same time on some unexpected shit.
I mean, have you
Love
seen Notebook?
marriage.
But no, have you seen Notebook? If y'all die together, that should be romantic.
How did you get to this point?
Okay, continue. I ain't going to interrupt you the whole
I'm
way.
gonna just
the
see where he's
question?
going with it. That's all.
What's the
I'm
All
question?
right, okay,
What's the
all right,
question, man?
my bad. All right, so the niggas, so the people with their spouse, at what moment, if you can remember, at what moment, and don't tell me no love at first sight. I just knew I was going. At what moment did y'all realize that this is the person that I want to be with? For the guys, when did you realize, yo, this is who I'm gonna propose to? And Becca, when did you realize that I would love for this nigga to propose to me? Like, was it a weekend? Was it an event? Was it what was that moment that you like, yo, that you could think back like that's when I knew? Who wanna go first?
I'll
Ladies
go
first.
first. I'll go first. So let's Becca lady first, or you want me to go ahead?
It should be ladies first.
I can go first.
Go ahead,
Go
cousin.
ahead.
Don't be long winded now. We got a lot of stuff to talk about because you like to you go 10 minutes straight.
Damn, Merv.
Merv, you the one that wow.
Don't take the guy that goes.
Yo.
I can't pinpoint an exact event, but I noticed that in the beginning of our relationship, we didn't live together, of course. And I for me, it was wanting to be with him, wanting to spend time with him. The majority of our relationship was during the pandemic anyway, so it gave us time to be together and not have to worry about going out and all the glitz and glamour of all that other stuff that dating usually entails. So I remember for me, when I realized that I can be with him forever was when I enjoyed him in my space and he wasn't a bothersome. Like I missed him when he would go back to his own apartment. And I realized that when my daughter felt comfortable around him and it was the three of us during the pandemic in the apartment, just having a good time and just chilling. That's when I realized that being with him wasn't work. And I enjoyed his space and his company. And once I'm able to be around you in that particular aspect and comfortable with my daughter, then I realized this might actually work. And we had spoke about marriage before he proposed, so I didn't know exactly when it was happening, but I knew that he would propose eventually. But that was it for me. It was when I knew that I wanted him around all the time, then I knew it changed for me.
Okay. Stats.
Okay, let's see. I joined the military in 1997, and my first 4 or 5 years, it was kind of like college years. I really didn't try to advance or do anything. I was kind of on my way of getting kicked out of the military because of some nefarious activity that I was doing on the side. I won't mention that on here to incriminate myself or affect my benefits, so we won't go there. But I met my wife. Both of us at the time really didn't have nothing, but we started building, and she really made me believe that I could take shit to the next level and do better for myself. So she made me want more. I know she wanted more. So we started building, and it got to the point where, when you find that special someone, that you feel as though you can't be without, because that person makes you better and you make them better in turn. So that's when I decided, and that's why this October will be 19 years strong.
Wow.
Going simple.
I thought it was like 14,
Going
15.
simple.
It's 19
19.
years.
19 in the
That's a
game.
blessing.
19 in the game.
Damn.
That's a
I
blessing.
don't. I'll be honest. I don't know what the fuck she put up with me,
I
but
love
thank
it.
God.
Hey,
Thank
I
God
agree.
for it. Motherfucker. Boy, I tell you. Well, sometimes be on people though. Next person.
Always.
Be on people.
That is beautiful. 19 years.
Beautiful Stacks. Mine is similar to Stacks. I enlisted when I was like 17 in the Marine Corps. I was young. I knew I just knew she was the one from high school. I knew that. I don't know how. I can't really tell you that. I just felt it. Like that's the one. It was more so I trusted her. She had like a good spirit and very humble, very smart. And that I was intrigued by that. I was intrigued by just the intelligence that she had. She was a band major in school. That's not easy, to be able to sight read and read all major and minor scales, stuff like that. That's a smart person, right? Just the elegance of that within itself to me was sexy at a young age. And being able, I knew going into the military, I needed someone that I know at the end of the day, I didn't have to worry about doing some stuff when I was awake. Like I wanted to be comfort that I want to have some kind of comfort that I didn't have to worry about things happening or she doing anything behind my back when I was gone. And I was comforted by that. And I think, like Stack said, in the military, we go away so much, so fast in our first couple of years. And she held me down, like for the strength for a very, very tumultuous time for us because I was always gone. And it just that grew me stronger. That grew us stronger together, although we were apart physically. But it made me appreciate her even more because I never had to worry about if she was doing something out there, or she was going to try to, stick me for my paper, even though I had no paper at that time, because she was always the responsible one. And I've always admired the fact that she was responsible. I told Stacks before, if I didn't have her, I probably would have like splurged on dumb shit. Probably have fucking zebras out here in the backyard and llamas in
Same
the
here.
front yard, dumb stuff, right? But she's like the balance to me, to keep me grounded, and it's been like that since inception. And it's even gotten, it's gotten better. We're 14 years deep right now, marriage wise, but 20 plus years, just knowing each other and being together. So I kind of knew it from the beginning. It's to the point where back then females were like, "Yo, they were trying to talk to that dude. He ain't leaving shorty." Like I used to hear those stories. Like he's not gonna leave shorty, so you wasting your time. So I knew it from back then, Merv. I can't tell you how it was just feeling, honestly.
Really quick, Merv, I want to give it a little bit of context on the military side because when we go off, overseas and stuff like that, I mean, me and Sean, high level non-commissioned officers in the military, we see some horror stories at all ranks. Like either you got a chick that's back in the rear, as we call it, back in the States, like letting the whole unit that stayed back smash. Cats be coming back, they get that extra deployment money, and they come back to nothingness. And to Sean's point, same thing with me. I didn't have to worry about anything as far as infidelity, as far as my chips. As a matter of fact, she helped me build my chips up. I was fucked up as far as money go until I met my wife. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Absolutely. I was at Mark spending money on rims back then, dumb shit, like real talk. And she was like, "Yo, we got to start building." And like you can't spend money on rims when we can actually start saving towards a house. You know what I mean? So,
all right.
Yeah.
So, Mel, Mark, and Tina.
Team B in the building.
Team B. Yo, that's very powerful, Nick.
Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina. Yes, there's glow, Tina B. Come through, honey.
With the
Yes.
All right, we're gonna stay in the same room right now. We're gonna change up on the next round. The next round questions or stories. But Tina, Mel, Mark. Your after your last relationship, like whichever, it could have been a strong situationship, it could have been a relationship, but your last significant experience dealing with somebody. After that is over, what is one thing that you learned that you didn't look for before that relationship or before that situation that afterwards he's like, "Yo, now I know," or now it's like, "Damn, this is what I need to be around to raise the percentage of my happiness or the success rate of the next person I deal with." What did you learn from that last time?
Damn, good question. Shit.
Mm,
What is this?
good question.
Like, is that,
Shoot, I
go
go
ahead,
first.
Mark. You go.
I say like this, like my last relationship. I mean, you know, we partied a lot, but she was good with money. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was terrible with money. I mean, I always had it, but it'd be like a bank. Money come out, money could go in, money come out, money go in. You know what I'm saying? But she was just like, yo, you can still have your fun, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta invest this money though. You can't just, yo, like you come up on some money and then just, yo, man, fuck. Like, and that was me for a long time. So I mean, when Sean bring up the rims, I laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, this is the same guy who could have went in on investment property with a couple people, but I chose to buy rims instead. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, at that time, I'm just like, I just wanted to stunt. Like, I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? I need that feeling right there. You know what I mean? And that was just then, but she was just like, yo, she told me. She was just like, that wasn't a good move. But then she got me hooked into some other investments. You know what I'm saying? That's when I really started to know how to manage money. You know what I'm saying? So that was one thing that I really take away from that relationship. And it's the first relationship where it ended, but we was cool though after that. Like it wasn't, yo, man, seriously, if I see that chick in traffic, you know what I mean, she better cross the street, yo. Seriously, like it wasn't on that type time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was still cool, but it was just like, yo, she we like us together, you know what I mean, it's kind of like too much going on. But she knows how to manage herself even during all the fun. And me, I might lose track of it a little bit. And I think that's kind of what broke it apart a little bit. Because she would just be like, yo, all right, I did this business deal. And yo, I'm headed out Vegas. Me, I go out Vegas and then just stay out there. Like, yo, I ain't going back. I'm staying out here for a little bit, then come back after that, blew some more money, and so I just we just ain't.
So what you learned? So what you looking for now?
I mean, like I said, man, for me, I'm just like, yo, like whoever I deal with, I wanted to be good with money because now I'm good with money. So, you know what I'm saying? You build them resources. I mean, man, you could build some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you build them resources, you can get everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? So when you see them power couples or whatever, right? They got like 10 cribs, you know what I mean? For real, and they got investment properties, they got businesses and all of that. And I'm like, shit, you know what I mean? I could do that.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, I'm doing it on my own, money. But it'd be nice, to have a partner to do that shit with. Because you know what I mean, you'll do it a lot faster.
Gotcha. Okay. Who's going next? Tina? Mel? Which one y'all?
So I'll go. So one thing that I know that I looked for in my next serious relationship was a man that had children and that was a little more family oriented. Because I have 2 children now. Before I had children, crazy thing, I didn't want to date a man with children. Even though I had 2 children of my own, I didn't want to deal with the baby mama drama. I thought to myself, if I was going to build with someone, he couldn't put what he needed to in this household if he was supporting another household, as far as finances were concerned. And so I always made it a point to not date men with children. But then when you don't date men with children, they don't know how to deal with children. And so I knew that the next relationship that I got into, I wanted to absolutely date someone with that had not that they had to have children, but they had an understanding of family, children, how to treat children, and that they had that good family values behind them. Being financially stable is not enough. You've got to be able to have that family background, that support, that emotional awareness of how to handle children. And there's just a different, I know women, you guys know when you have children, it's a different level of responsibility. It's a different level of maturity that you have within yourself prior to having children. It's the same thing with men, is what I realized. I feel like when a man has a child, it's a different level of maturity, a different level of understanding they have to be selfless to their children. And so that a man that's family oriented, and then a man that understands what it takes to be a leader in the household, a man that knows that they have to have some type of direction for themselves in order to lead a family. And so those are the two things that I absolutely looked for in my next situation.
Tina B, do you have an answer? You want me to skip you because you look nervous?
Her background is sheer perfection. Huh? What the fuck you got going on
Yes.
in your background? God damn.
Everything about it tonight, Tina B.
Like a silhouette coming through that motherfucker, boy. I tell you.
She look like a goddamn GIF or GIF. How you?
Oh my god. That's what he meant. That's what he meant.
That was supposed to be a compliment.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. Wow.
Take it for what it is.
Yeah, she got like a video thing going on, so I mean, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
What is
Answer the
it?
question. Ready for the answer though.
But what is it?
Almost every relationship that I have been in, I have carried the man. Not to say he ain't have his own, but when I say he needed that woman in his life to be a backbone and push and push and push, that was me. But I'm tired. Because it's like, it's one thing to be somebody's backbone and to continue to push them and to push them, but it's like, okay, now when you go and start pedaling by yourself, and then I'm only here on a need be basis. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
As far as that, like we working so hard and I'm pushing and pushing. I'm trying to motivate you. It drained me as a person. And I wasn't getting it back because they needed the support more. Whether they just came home from prison and they're trying to reestablish themselves. So I'm helping them find a job, this, then the third. And then I'm helping them find not no bullshit job either. Like, okay, we need you in the double digits. We want to have a family. You got to get paid. And this was when I was younger. So you got to get paid at least $12 an hour and up, this, then the third. It wasn't no $7.50. We're not doing that if you want to have a family. So it was like that a lot. I always tend to meet men when they're going through their worst times in their life, which is, I don't know why that happens to me. And then you hear their story when you're talking to them, and they're like, yeah, I used to be, and I used to have, and it was all good, but I meet you when you're broken. So, and that was like, and they say women like to date men that are broken because they like to fix them up. I don't have time for that shit. That shit drains the fuck out of you. So I want somebody who's headstrong. I want to learn from my man. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody that I can learn more from. Because I'm stuck. I ain't even going to hold you. I'm stuck with the hood niggas. You know? I tried. Mm-hmm. I stepped into the corny. I stepped into the men that are very well established. They still fuck niggas. Okay? They do the same fuck shit that the street niggas do. So that ain't really what it is. But I want to be with somebody that I can grow with and that can progress my mind mentally. Because
you're looking for a corporate thug.
To learn. So that's what I would like.
Okay, you're looking for a corporate thug. I think that's probably the term.
Do they exist, Murph?
I don't know shit.
Wonderful.
I hear the term all the damn time. So shit. I guess it's a corporate thug. I mean, I'm corporate. Ain't no thug shit about me. I mean,
you mean somebody got a good job but still connected to the street? Yeah, you know what I mean? That shit happens.
Somebody that's more aggressive than I am, but still.
That's where you
to stimulate my mind.
That's where you're gonna struggle at. You say you want somebody more aggressive than you? Now that's where you're gonna struggle at.
Hold on. I didn't catch that. Hold on. You want somebody more? Hold on. You don't. Tina, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. That's not what you need. You want what you need.
Stern enough to tone me down.
That's what I was getting ready to say, Tina. It's a point in life with women, because you have a strong personality, as do I. But there's a point in life where that is tiring. Being that A personality, being the dominant person, that is tiring. And when a woman finds that man that's going to take control, don't think I want to sit back and
give her balance.
I'll be like, yes, daddy, because all day long. All day long, you know, I'm a boss at work. I'm a boss in my personal life. When I come home, I don't want to be a boss. I want to be able to sit down and relax and know that my man has it. And so women like you, like me, we need to find that man that has that strong dominant trait that's going to be able to uplift us, that's going to be able to support us. And so we can shrink back and be the woman, be the soft side that we need to be in order to be supportive to our husbands or to our spouse. And so I definitely understand how you feel.
Yeah. Sometimes I wanna hug. Sometimes I wanna cry. I can't be strong all the time. It breaks you emotionally.
It's tiring.
It's spiritually, and that's when you go into that whole stage of depression.
Yeah. Hey, Mel, hold on, real quick, Mel and Tina, I feel what y'all saying, but what I hear a lot, especially on social media, is that type of guy, it's kind of like people are turning against that person. Like that guy that's the leader, that guy that's the head of household. They kind of put in this thing where, you know, and I'm not going to say the feminist movement, but it's almost as if you got a lot of women out there that's turning their nose up at that dominant guy that's in the home, the leader, the guy that's going to be the protector and shit like that. I don't know if anybody else sees that, but I do see that, you know, sometimes when I'm on social media, and
I see it too.
It's kind of crazy in my opinion.
Come lead me, sir. That's what I want. Hello, come lead me. I'm ready. I am ready to submit to my motherfucking man.
Come on, submission. I think that is a defense mechanism for some women, because it's easier to say, I don't need, I don't want, I've got this, than to be able to submit to a man or find that right man that they're able to submit to. For a long time, it was a defense mechanism for me. I got this, I'm good financially, I'm straight, I have a house, I have a car, I take care of myself, I don't need anyone, I don't need anything from anyone. I got it on my own. But when I found that one person that just touched me the way I needed to touch me, to be that corporate thug, I was able to submit. I was able to let down my guard. I was able to not be afraid to ask for help if I needed it. I didn't have to be so strong because that person came in and was the strong person. A man's job is to protect, profess, and to provide. And if a man comes in and does those three things, any woman will submit, regardless of what she's spitting on social media, because deep down inside, that's what they truly want. They want to be able to submit to the right man.
Yeah, and
especially if you have a strong personality.
Mel, you spitting tonight, shit.
I definitely messed up there because I was going through a phase, even recently, where it's like I don't want nobody to do nothing for me. I'll do it. I got it. Because I just don't want nobody to hold nothing over my head. But I'm tired,
Absolutely.
And I need to let my guard down, and I need to open up and be able to trust that whatever man I'm dealing with has my back. 100.
Well, I say like this. Sometimes
I need to allow them to do them.
Sometimes if a guy is dealing with a female, he just gotta just go handle business. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of like asking her like, yo, like asking all these fucking questions. Like, yo, just go do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just handle your business, man. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. I mean, if you know her and she know you, she gonna be receptive. You know what I mean? How you putting it down. So sometimes, you know what I mean, all these fucking questions, all that fucking talking, that's a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Just go do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know your woman hungry, right? Yo, what you want to eat? Nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm just bring the shit home. You know what I'm saying? To see if she eat it or not. Like, yo, also, I went and got you some Italian. I stopped by Maggiano's real quick. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, she'll appreciate the thought. But sometimes, you know what I mean? Stop asking questions. Just be a man and just do the shit. You know,
but Mark, sometimes that takes time, and that takes that it has attention to detail. But bottom line, that comes from a man that wants to learn the woman that he's with. He wants to find out the things that she likes to eat, the things she likes to do, the way that she receives love, and outside of this basic love language stuff, the way that she wants to be treated, the way that she wants to be loved. Only a man that has attention to detail and really wants to do it for that woman will do it, because men pay attention. Men pay attention to things that they want to. They'll pay attention to exactly when you're not looking, so they can dip off. The same way they can pay attention to everything that you like to be loved. So just like we we looking for certain things that, okay, the man is doing this, is acting a little funny. Men are the same way. So only a guy that really wants to learn you and has that time will do that. Most of my single female friends say that guys don't want to do that anymore. They don't want to take that time to find out exactly what she likes, get into the things that she's into, find out what type of person she is. They just want to jump right to the physical part. They want to automatically assume that they know how she wants to be treated, and they don't ask no questions. They just do whatever. And a lot of women are like, nah, you're not satisfying me. You got to go.
Becca, you want to know why? I feel like a lot of men have an expectation because there are a lot of women out there that don't have an expectation of men. I hate when I hear women say, I'm just here. I have no expectations, and I'm like, nah, sis. You may want to have some type of expectation, because if you don't give a man an expectation on how to treat you, they're going to treat you exactly how they want to treat you. And so
they'll give you whatever, right?
They'll give you whatever. And so I think that's the reason why men are so quick to want to jump straight to the physical, because there's so many women that have been burned before. They're just like, if I don't have any expectations, I won't get hurt. Because I didn't have any expectations for him to treat me right to begin with. And so I think that if we as women hold ourselves accountable, then the men have to rise to a higher level in order to court us or date us. But it starts with us.
You're exactly right. When a woman, sees herself a certain way, views herself a certain way, carries herself a certain way, I'm just like, man, a man's gonna do one or two things. Either you're gonna be like, I ain't doing that, it's a little too much work. Or, I'm feeling it, I'm step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? So, I would say like this, right? Like, if you deal with a guy, he's kind of a little lackadaisical, whatever, man, cut that motherfucker off, man, because I'm like, you're just wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? But if he into you, he gonna do little shit. You know what I mean? For her to get noticed. So, you know what I'm saying? Just, the energy. You know what I'm saying? You can always feel the energy. The energy of off. You know what I'm saying? So,
I love the little things. So let's say he don't know what I like to eat and stuff like that, but he show up and he bring me something to eat. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat that shit.
Yeah.
Because I'll be so soup like, for me, like,
yeah.
Like, I'm gonna eat that shit because that means so much that he even thought to even bring me something to eat. Like, I'm so appreciative. Like, people look at you and be like,
I'm like, man, I used to be like, when I first walked in the crib, I just noticed what wasn't in there. And now I'm just like, all right, let me just go buy this shit. You know what I mean? Or, and I'm I'm still like learning her or whatever, right? I'm like, yeah, man, she might could use a bigger TV. She might could use one of them espresso makers or whatever. She drink coffee and shit like that. Let me get one of them high-end Jones for or something like that. Like, I don't really know her, but I know enough, you know what I mean? Where, she might like that. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes, you just gotta, you learn as you go. So.
Yeah.
All right, so
what about you, Merv? Answer your own question,
sir.
Yeah, you.
So, Merv, when did you know that the person, is there someone, or when did you know that was the right person for you, that you're ready to take it to the next level?
Yeah.
What phase in the relationship?
Yeah. What she said. Yeah. All that.
I'm not married.
No, motherfucker. What you looking for in the next relationship that you from the last relationship, motherfucker? You think we wasn't gonna turn this shit back around on you, nigga? Shit. Answer your own shit.
Right.
Say it, nigga.
Right.
Say it, nigga.
We listening.
Oh shit. Let's see. Next relationship, what I am looking for. I'm looking for a lot of shit, man. I really don't have no one fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the last situation I was in, it was several things fucked up. So I mean, it wasn't no. It was. Like, I got a laundry list
Pick one.
of shit that I'm looking for.
Merv, pick two things.
Okay. I am looking for one is how to interact with my family.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You know what I mean? Like, are they naturally interact with my family with, like, if I'm not there, if I'm not in the same room, is she gonna be quiet on her phone, or is she gonna be talking to my sister, or is she gonna be talking to my cousin, or she's gonna be comfortable around my family and understand the family environment. That's one. The second thing I'm looking for would be the how she handle fucked up situations, or handle challenges, or meaning if something go wrong, is she gonna handle that shit like is she gonna handle that shit like a volcano, or is she gonna handle that shit like an earthquake? When I say volcano, she's gonna fucking explode. One extreme, or she's gonna be like other extreme, handle like an earthquake and just damn collapse and just fall through. So I want to see what kind of composure that she have during bad times.
Merv,
So
that's
those
man.
are two things that I'm looking for, and I feel like a lot of the other stuff can kind of will fall into place if those two things are kind of in what I in is in at the level that matches me.
Hey, yo, Merv, real quick, man. I don't want to hold y'all, but you said a mouthful of sound because everything can be all peachy in a relationship. You could be, y'all could be living y'all best lives together, but that biggest test is when either of y'all is dealing with adversity and
Yep.
how you come together to deal with that adversity. And I'm fortunate to whereas, my wife has been a blessing because, I'm dealing with, I got my ex-wife who I have a kid with and, my baby mom. So I got both of them grown now, fortunately. But that is a mouthful because everybody ain't built to deal with shit like that. And you find out who they really are when shit is really, really bad. You find out who you're made of. You're courting and you're in a position where you're dating. You find out who that person really is that you're dating, and vice versa, when things are really bad.
But Stacks, to that point, man, like the song said, "Can you stand the rain?"
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when we're going through those tough times, are you going to be there riding with me? I want a rider. I don't want, and I was always against the notion of, and I don't want to, go at anyone or anything like that. I'm not going at anybody at this time when I say this, but I was never one to say that I want someone to be submissive. I don't want submissiveness. I don't want someone to be that. I want someone to be equally strong with me because I get stronger when I have strength in my presence. I don't need someone to be a weak link because that's going to bring out the best in me. I was talking about Wiz a long time ago. I said, yo, I feel like if you tell me that I can do this, whatever that may be, I can do it because I believe in you and I believe that you believe in me that I can make it happen. So I don't need someone that's going to be submissive to me to do whatever I say and to follow me. I need someone that can lead from the front and the back because I need someone that be able to check me and say, yo, look, that might not be the right way to handle that situation, but let's talk through it because that's the balance I think that you should have in a relationship. A lot of time I talk to people, especially, when I was in the core, where a lot of their marriages failed because someone was vying for being the alpha in that relationship or being like, I need to be submissive to my husband because that's what it's supposed to be like. And a lot of times that man, they like human as a human, when you sense a form of weakness, you exploit that. You take advantage of that.
Right.
Right. And sometimes men, they cannot, and even women, I don't think we know how to decipher submissiveness. We don't know. It's a very fine line with that. But it's also a fine line with someone trying to be as strong as you when there's a situation where you should still be equally yoked. For me to meet my peak, for me to be the best that I can be, to bring out the best in me, I need to know that partner that I have, that she is as strong as me and can actually hold shit down when I'm broken as fuck. Because a lot of times in the black community, as men, as black men, we are conditioned not to show weakness, especially in our household. We're conditioned to show that, look, it's classical conditioning, right? And we're taught that we have to endure pain because pain has to become a friend of ours. So we hold that in. And I'm an internal processor. I process things internally. I may not talk about something for weeks and weeks and weeks. I like to build up, and I deal with it my own way. But I need someone to say, yo, tap me on the shoulder and say, yo, I got you. Go through this shit. I'll handle the other shit, but I got you. I don't need someone to be whatever you like behind this, whatever you need behind. I don't need that. I need someone to say, get your shit together because you a fucking beast. And I need you right now to get us where our family needs to be. That's the kind of pit bull that I need and that I needed, because I don't think submissiveness always help push the movement forward. Because when you're married, it's a union, it's a business. You have to be equally yoked to move everything forward, family, and change the generation. I feel that my Wiz and I, we're changing the trajectory of our legacy and our kids' legacy. So my daughter, when she gets of age, hopefully she don't have to want for anything, college or anything. So we're changing the trajectory of everything that we had to work hard for, that she don't have to work hard for. But that's not one person's responsibility. That's together.
Let me respond to that, because you kept drilling on submissive, as if something me and Mel said you was trying to check that.
No, we're gonna check that. That wasn't the point.
Let me finish. So when I spoke on that, and I'm sure she can vouch for that too for herself, we get what you're saying as far as you want. That's who we are.
Yeah.
That's who Mel and I are. I could definitely, from speaking to her on here, that's who we are. Where we went wrong is we dated niggas that we motivated them, we pushed them, but they did not take that motivation and start running with it. They still was doing this. So every time they moved, they had to wait for our motivation. I don't want that. I'm not going to keep motivating, and you not taking it and doing nothing with it so we can ride out together.
Or even reciprocating it. It seems like they didn't reciprocate it either.
Right. It's like that's where it's draining. So do I want to be a rider? Of course. Am I going to ride? Of course. Am I going to hold you down? Of course I'm going to hold my nigga down. Period. If I see something wrong, that's when I'm going to speak. I'm going to still allow him to be that man. But if I see there's something that I see that he ain't seeing because I'm on the outside looking in, I'm going to say, babe, that's not the right decision. Because look at it this way. But it's when you constantly just not moving until you get my motivation, I can't do that. I can't, because you're not growing.
Yeah, and again, that wasn't no slight to y'all at all. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm saying what was important. That was important for me. It wasn't about you all at all. What I'm saying is, like, Tay-Son said, it should be equal share motivation. I don't agree with that. I think that it has to be a balance, because at times you're not going to always be equally motivated. There are going to be times where someone had to carry the brunt of the weight, and there'll be others have to carry the brunt of the weight. That's where communication comes into play. Because there will be time, there will be seasons. Relationships go through seasons where there are times where you're going to be at your strongest and they're going to be at their weakest. And they're going to be at their weakest, and you're going to be at your strongest. There's going to be seasons where you're both strong and you're both equally weak. Those are the moments where communication has to be at its best, where you can bring the best out of each other. That's where you become equally yoked, because you know how to balance that. You know how to be able to say, you know what? I gotta pick this person up. I gotta pick this person up in that time, because I know what they're going through and I feel it. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you don't have that person that can share that, that's when Murph said earlier, I need someone that's going to be the weather of the storm. someone that's not going to bail on me when I need them the most. Because when I need you the most and you're not there, I'm alone. I'm fucked up because the person that I need to be there on my side, I can't depend on that person. And that's a lonely place to be in when you can't depend on that person. Same thing for a woman. If she can't depend on her man to motivate her in the times when she needs him the most, that's a lonely place to be in. And that's a very bad place to be in mentally because it starts messing with you all over again. All over. It's a cycle.
What you're talking about, Sean. I've seen that with my parents.
Mhm.
I've seen that shift happen. Like from what, as a child, from what I remember with my parents as far as their marriage, that I didn't understand until I got older. I used to always see my father as the dominant one. I used to always see my mom as the one that's like, okay, babe, whatever you want to do. She'll, not like she was submissive, like, yes, sir, whatever you want. But it seems like my, whatever my father wanted to do, it was, my mom was like, okay, well, how do we get it done? She was like the brain behind his one little thought. He would have, well, I'm trying to do this. And she was like, okay, well, they'll start to think together. And she was the brain behind the machine. As I got older and I would speak to my mother, not as my mom, but as a woman who was married to a man for 30 plus years, you start to see that a lot of the times, although it may look like she was in the background, just chilling and letting him lead and make the decision, he was the one that had a thought, but she was the one that saw it to fruition. And that balance was always there. It was like, okay, I want to do something. And then she would kick in and be like, well, okay, how can we do it? But it really for me was when my dad got sick. He was diagnosed with cancer. If my mom didn't already have that unction in her to know how to take control and to be able to control the household and still maintain it while he was dying, if she didn't already have that in her, there would have been no way that she or he would have survived that 1 year while he was sick until he perished.
Gotcha.
So if she did not have that in her to say all those years that they were together, I can do this. I got you. Don't worry about it. If she didn't already have that in her, when he got diagnosed with cancer, she would have been like, I see a lot of women, older women in their generation or even before them. When that man dies, that woman is destroyed. She has no idea.
That's
She has
usually
no idea how to continue.
Yeah,
Becca,
usually
2
mean that the
points.
guy did everything.
That's true.
Exactly. So my mom was able to, all those years, keep that in mind. So when my dad could no longer drive, when my dad was no longer able to eat oatmeal, when my dad was frustrated that he couldn't do the things for my mom that he used to do, she would have to kick and be like, don't worry, I got you. And this is not just because he was down and out. He was dying.
So,
and she had to kick into gear and handle it. So for me, I always keep that in mind. When I'm thinking about my marriage, I need to be sure that at any given moment, if I have to spearhead this whole shit, I can.
So I feel like,
So Mel,
go ahead, Mel.
you jump in there, I have 2 points to make. So that's why I think right now, especially when you're 35, over, single, and dating, both of you need to be able to have a self-sufficient household. If you can't handle your own life without this other person, you may want to get your life together before you come together with another person. Because if both of you can handle your own bills, can take care of your own responsibilities, when you come together, it's going to be equally beautiful and equally amazing because both of you guys are self-sufficient on your own, came into the situation knowing how to handle your own bills, your own business, taking care of everything. I think that's so important to be able to handle your own, maintain your own without the help of any other person, because if you get together and something happens, one person can hold it all together, or the other person can hold it all together, or you have more based off of what you guys can do individually. So that's the first point I wanted to make. So I definitely look for someone.
Before you move on, I just want to say, you know what I want when you ask me that question? I want a man that prays. I want a man that prays. I want a man that's spiritual, because I am. And I have yet to really meet that type of person. And I want, even if we don't go to church, it would be nice though. I want a man I can actually go to church with. So yeah, that's I need that.
Hey Tina, can I want to I know we got to move forward. I want to ask Tina one question. Have you prayed for your man before, or have you asked a man to pray for you before?
I've prayed for one. I haven't asked one to pray with me.
Okay. That's a very deep point that you get this now. I still want to ask that. That's a very deep point.
All right. Mel, what was your last thing? And after that, we're gonna pivot.
My last point was just to piggyback off of Becca. I am in banking, and listen, when these women come in and their husbands have passed away, they literally are sitting in the office in tears because they have no idea how much money is in the accounts. They have no idea, what the insurance policies look like. I had one lady, I wanted to cry with her because she hadn't pumped gas in 25 years and had no idea how to pump gas. And so I definitely think, as women, we need to figure out, there has to be a happy balance, that 50-50. We need to be able to understand, to know, to help be able to manage the money, not let the men handle everything, even though it's their job. They're more oftentimes than not, these women, again, have no idea how much the mortgage is. And I think that is the older generation. These women are all 50 plus, 55 plus. I think that our generation, we are in the age of independent women, all the ladies, being independent. So we have more a grasp on those type of financial obligations. And I sometimes think to myself, like, what happened with the generation of men that handled it all versus this generation right now that want to go 50-50? Like, I get it, but it's just a different generation of women. I have an understanding of it. I understand it. Not, like I said, I come with my own. I take care of my own. But again, it's just a different generation of men. But there are some women that come into that bank that, like, I work in banking
also. I work in banking also and have experienced the same thing. The women would call and they were either not on the bank account. We couldn't even talk to them. Or they were on the bank account only because they inherited it when he died, and they know nothing about it.
They had no idea what the financial status was of the household because the husbands didn't even allow them to be on the account. They got a monthly stipend or a monthly allowance, and it's.
To answer Tayson's question, no, I don't know. And to go off of what Mel just said, speaking of that, DMX's fiance was on nothing.
Is going through that now.
She's on nothing. She's entitled to nothing.
The judge said, I don't care. You get nothing. And now his kids have to fight to be in charge of his estate because his fiance she gets nothing. All she has is the memories. And that's it. Because they didn't legally marry at the time that he was dead. And people are saying that she shouldn't get anything, that if anybody is to get anything, it should be Tashira, because she's the one that really struggled with him the whole time.
Yeah, the same thing happened to the man who was killed by the police, Eric Garner. You know what I mean? For real, the woman he was with, you know what I'm saying? She was with him for years. But all, like, the settlement and the payout all went to his ex-wife. And they had a bitter dispute and everything like that. Their split was like difficult, but she was like, she get the money and you don't. You know what I mean? The woman that he was happy with to the end. You know what I mean? It's a sad situation.
All right. So what does that mean for women now? So, like, how should we move? How should we maneuver? Like, we don't want to rush into anything. We don't want to, 1 year, we know each other, let's go and run off and get married. But like 5 years, 10 years, like, how long is long enough to sit down and put this on paper? Because those benefits of being married, if you've been with a man for X amount of years, if something happens, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that I'm a gold digger or anything, but if I supported this man through this relationship, through this situationship, and his ex-wife that didn't even know who this person is 15 years, 10 years later, they know nothing about them, who they are, the person that they have matured into, and they get everything. That's crazy to me. So what is the time? What is...
To answer your question, I would say I was gonna say it once children are involved, but no, because sometimes people just have a oops with somebody that they were just sleeping with. So if they are in a relationship and children are involved, if you guys live together, then paperwork should definitely be discussed. You feel what I'm saying? So if you have multiple children with that person, but yes, if y'all are in an established relationship, like, hey, we're together, y'all know y'all together, this and the third, and then children are involved, or like I said, y'all live together, I'm gonna go with probably after 2-3 years, then yeah, that should be a talk. Definitely, that should definitely come up.
But like
that's
like
just me.
But like someone just put in the comments, you could do a will, and even if you're not married, that will hold in court as long as you do it right. So you could do a will and set all of that.
A living
So as a banking professional, it doesn't matter what that will says. That entire account goes to probate. And once the will is read at probate, that's when the money goes to whoever is in the will. It doesn't matter what's in the will. It could be, I know people right now working with the bank right now that their estate has been in probate for 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, so the will means nothing. Yes, you need to have a will.
Hold up. Because I don't want to deep dive in this because it's taking us off topic. But a will does mean something. You do have to go through probate. But if you don't have no will, then that shit will just sit in probate, and then it'll naturally just be split up, but to the next of kin. So it does mean something. Only with probate is a delay, unless you have life insurance. Life insurance skips probate and goes that, but that's going on the deep end. So let me pivot this real quick because the conversation, the title is Love, Sex, and Relations. So we're gonna pivot right now. We're talking about dominance and we're talking about submissive. I got 2 questions. All right.
Don't y'all be scared when Murr about to ask questions and shit.
And I'm like, I'm ready.
It's like an awkward silence before he asks the question.
I'm good with Merv. I'm good.
You don't know where you're going. So yeah, yes, absolutely.
I'm good with it.
The first one gonna be easy. So far as in the bedroom, do you feel like we talk about who should, like heard several times, leading the household, who should lead, who should be dominant? All right. So now we're in the house, we're gonna talk about that. If we're in the bedroom, do y'all feel that certain is the husband or the man or the wife or the girl supposed to be submissive or supposed to be dominant? And which one are you?
I want to go first on that one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, I think it goes both ways. It all depends on the mood. It depends on the mood because sometimes I may want it like, let's go. And I just drop everything. Like, let's go. Oh, you not hard yet? Well, let me give you some head. Period. But sometimes the man is dominant. Sometimes the woman don't feel like being dominant. So it all depends on the vibe. And sometimes that man just want to get his off and he just going to take control. He going to be on top. He going to flip you over like do, get it from the back the way he want it. You know what I mean? So, and then sometimes it's mutual and y'all both share positions.
Barnum and Bailey, Ringling Brothers circus type shit. I got you. Shit. I definitely feel you.
Y'all could be drinking, y'all could be smoking, y'all could have been stressed and had a hard day at work. It depends on the situation.
I think it depends on what you're into. You know, what you're into. I mean, as far as, you know, if you're together, you've been together for a while, you already know what it is as far as, you know, but of course, if you've been together for a while, you got to do shit to spice it up. And I think sex is as good as the chemistry that the person that you're having sex with. You know, I mean, a lot of people will say that, you know, size matters and things of that nature. But I think that if you connect with somebody, you love them. This is just how I feel. People may have a different take. If you love somebody and you connect with them like that, I think the sex is going to be good regardless. That's just me though.
Shoot.
Hey Rika, sometimes somebody want Monsters Ball. Halle Berry, make me feel
Make me
good.
feel
Yeah.
good.
Feel good.
Make me feel
I'm
good.
gonna say like this, man. You know, for me, I'm grabby by nature, so I'm gripping on it. You know what I mean?
Wait,
For
you're
the minute
what?
I
Say
see
that
it.
again, Mark?
He's grabby.
Like,
He's touchy
Ain't
feely.
nothing
grabby by
wrong with
nature,
that.
you know what I'm saying? I got to get on that. Like she could be walking to the car, and I'm like, yo, I need this right now. Like I'm thinking it in my mind, and she's coming to the car. So I'm grabby by nature, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so she be like, yo, slow down, cowboy. Wait a minute, hold up. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, man, so I'm like, man, but you know, and then sometimes it's just like, man, she might not be right in that mood at that moment, but I mean, she know what it is. So I'm like, all right, we know we getting there. So I'm like, all right, cool. As long as I know I'm getting there, I'm good. Right. But then sometimes, you know, she might just do some things like, man, like, you know, like I'm thinking like, damn, she really just pulled down my pants. Like, yeah, I'm in love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mark wants to be accosted.
I mean, I'm gonna say like this, ladies, unexpected head is the best. It's the best thing in the world. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, yo, when you see her, and I mean, man, she right on your belt and she unbuckling that shit. I'm like, yo, I'm like, I love her. I'm like, at this moment, she could ask me for anything she wants. You know what I mean? And I might say, yeah. You know what I mean? For real, like, yo, how much is that down payment on that new car you was talking about? How much was that? You know
That's me co-signing you, Mark. That's me co-signing.
Man, that shit crazy.
Okay, next.
Unexpected head, Will.
Well, for me, I would simply say sometimes I'm a top and sometimes I'm a bottom. It depends. It depends on the mood. Sometimes, you know, for me, I would naturally want to just be like, take me, you know, whatever. The entire body is lickable, so have at it. But then
hell yeah.
Okay.
Then there's
don't give these niggas no ammo. Don't do that, cuzzo. Shit. This is
I'm
what
just
niggas
saying.
want.
That's right.
If you wash well, you can lick any part of the body. Anyway.
Allow these motherfuckers to release the Kraken now. We got on it.
But then sometimes because you know men like that when the woman is, you know, gets on top and he gets to just lay there and just like, oh shit, oh shit. When he says that oh shit and his eyes closed, soul snatched. So it depends on the mood.
Especially if it's unexpected. If it's unexpected, that soul getting snatched. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
I always tell y'all about
I wasn't even ready for that.
Skin part.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for that shit. What the fuck?
It'd be
Christmas
morning. It'd be Christmas morning out of nowhere.
Yeah, see?
Mel, Sean, y'all got a response, or y'all skip it to the next question?
Keep this shit going. Fuck it.
Yeah. A gentleman never tells. No,
What? Gentleman.
The gentleman never tells. No, I mean, you know.
You remember the question, nigga?
Yeah, I'm drinking. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of faded right now. I ain't gonna front.
Come on, man. Y'all mean, listen, Sean.
I want to be nah.
General been kicking your ass at work. You know what I mean? For then boom. You know what I mean? The white ready to go. Come on now.
Yeah, surprise me. I'm a strong guy. You know what I mean? Overwhelm me sometimes. You know what I mean? Like this, you know, overwhelm me. You know, like catch me off guard. When I'm caught off guard, that's the best. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, catch me off guard when I'm half cocked. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm not even there yet. But
no pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. Yeah.
Now, all pun intended.
No pun intended. Yeah.
I'm talking. You make yourself a sandwich and then bang, she right there. You drop your sandwich and shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, I love it. I love where you're going with that. I love where you're going with that. I love that shit, boy.
Yeah.
You know, whole sandwich on the floor, like, damn.
When you got little ones in the house, you know what I mean? I go downstairs to get a drink of water at 12:30 because my throat might be parched. I might wake up in the middle of the night, throat parched. And I'm trying around, you right there, like, whoa, what is this? And I gotta act dumb, like I don't know what's going on. Like, what are you doing? I know what to have, but I act dumb, like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing?
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta act, but Beth, you gotta act surprised sometimes. You be like, what you doing? Like you kind of tired, but you know you're not really tired.
Yeah, what you doing?
But you gotta be
so Sean, hold up. For the niggas, hold on, wait.
You heard what Sean just said? You gotta act like you tired. You know women.
Yeah, exactly.
Time, right?
And that's what I'm asking. So the niggas that's looking, I'm getting it from Sean. So do y'all sometimes want to be spooned in the bed and act like you sleep, and she pulled down your goddamn drawers?
Yes, I ain't front. I ain't go.
And the woman pull down your drawers, and you want to act like you sleep, not know what's going on while being spooned?
No, I'll be acting like I'm dead. I'll be acting like I'm
guilty. Guilty is charged, motherfucker. Because man, what you doing down there? Oh shit! Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Whole time you be laying there like, damn, I wish this nigga would just. He don't feel my booty pushing.
Man.
He don't feel my booty pushing. You don't feel that?
Nah.
So you trying. By the time you done toot next to this nigga like this.
No.
You
but I'm
too much when you just
hold on.
turn around.
Then he trying to take the drawers down, not knowing that you helping him in the front because his cup is
right.
Thick thighs and shit. So you like, but you still act like you sleep.
We be knowing. We be knowing.
50-50.
We know that y'all. We know y'all John Stockton with the assist on that shit. We know.
No, yeah. I'm gonna tell you though. You know, like what's crazy is that like, man, like, you know, when she hop on it and you hype though, you know what I mean, and you trying to put your, and then she be like, yo, relax. You know what I mean? I got this. I'm like, all right, sweetheart, all right, it's cool. Right. Do you? You know what I mean? For real.
Mark, you hit that line.
Man, but the woman got to tell me to relax because I'm gonna get hyped. So she got to tell me to relax. I'm taking charge. Like, all right, cool, I got it. You got
to hit that line, like, bro.
I ain't got no problem just doing this.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. And this is for everybody. All right. For the ones that's already married, you current. For the ones that's going to find their future person later, whenever you got your person or your future person that you get up with, do y'all feel that both of y'all should be more open to different sexual experiences after you found that person that you plan on being with the rest of your life? Should y'all be more open since this is that person? Like this supposed to be the last person to get the dick. This is supposed to be the last person to get the pussy, and y'all try and be together for the rest of your motherfucking life. Do you feel like at that moment with this person you should be more open with sexual experiences than you ever was in the past dealing with either one-nighters or situationships or people that they just in the moment? And that was it.
Yeah.
Merv,
yes.
Okay, don't just say yes. This is not that easy.
Oh.
It's gonna be some elaboration. So if you say yes, expect some follow-up questions. But go ahead.
All right, look. I'm gonna say like this, right? To be honest, like before I met, you know what I mean, for this married chick in Miami, right? You know, like it was just like normal shit. You know what I mean? No.
Seriously. I'm sorry.
No, hear me out though. Hear me out. You know what I'm saying? She was an exhibitionist, right? And I never, you know what I mean? I never really, you know what I mean, was into that. Like I would just bedroom, maybe sex out in the park or something like that. You know what I mean? For real, like, all right, cool. But this chick, you know what I mean, wanted to do it anywhere, anytime. So I never even knew what that was like. I didn't even know chicks even did shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you know, I'm driving on the bridge, A1A, you know what I mean, if you've been to Miami. And you know what I mean? She was like, yo, you know what I mean? She climbing on top of me. I'm like, I hardly could see the road. You know what I mean? She was just like, nah, we getting this shit off right now. We on the bridge. You know what I'm saying? Driving. I'm almost swerving and crashing and shit. Like, yo.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, man, sometimes, you know, like when I dealt with her, after I dealt with her, I felt sex could go down anywhere, anytime. You know what I mean? So it's like if it's a person I love and I'm with, I'm gonna even double time like that. Anywhere, anytime, yo, we having that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully she like that with me.
The only time I would be freaky like I was when I was younger is when I'm married. When I'm married, my husband, we could have sex anywhere because I don't care. I would trust my husband.
In the shower,
sometimes
in the bedroom.
Sometimes you're in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, and you try to do everything that you would want to do as if y'all was married. It'd be all freaky. Now he done got nudes of you. Y'all done broke up. Them nudes is everywhere. This, then, the third. I'm not thinking about that if I'm married. There's more of a secure feeling if I was married and I did all that with my husband. Because I feel like my husband gonna be like, that's my wife. I'm not sharing none of her pictures or none of that shit. This is my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because I mentioned that some men have that's your boyfriend, but he in a group chat with his homies or whatever, and they're sharing pictures of you. This, then, the third. Y'all break up, they sharing pictures of you. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Nah, I don't know if you feeling it, you ain't doing that shit.
Right.
I've seen it. Me being one of the homie female chicks, you know, the niggas will show you too. Like,
oh yeah, you know what I mean? She a homie of a friend, yeah.
Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So, but with my husband, we could go all out, and I'm definitely open to a threesome with my husband.
Man, yeah.
Hey, Tina.
Tina.
Hey, Tina. Will you marry me?
You can't handle Tina, Merv. You
Whoa!
cannot handle Tina, Merv.
Whoa! I'm gonna drink my wine and that shit.
No.
I have a question for the men. Like, in all seriousness, I've had conversations, you know, in the past with men, and I hear that men don't want their wife to be that super freak. Like, that's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. I'm not a man, but I've heard that, you know, some men just don't want to see their wife in that light. They don't. That is their wife. They don't want their wife to, you know, be all out there doing all the extracurricular stuff. I've heard that. I don't know for sure.
So what's that saying where a man wants a lady in the street and a freak?
Yeah.
So that was my question. Is that what they really want? Is that what y'all really want, or is this what y'all say y'all want?
Man, shit.
Nah. Hey, you know what? Nah.
You with me? I'm talking about being freaky behind closed doors now. We're not talking about like we could have sex in our backyard and on the porch and stuff like that. But that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about we about to just have sex in a movie theater on the back of a bus and all that other shit. I'm not talking about that.
Hey, though, listen. Make use
well,
of
I want my.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Who I plan on being with the rest of my life? Yo, I need her to be freaky. Because real shit, if not, a nigga like me gonna get bored. We gotta be freaky. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be on some relationship freaky shit between me and her. So yes, like I need some freaky shit with my wife. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't see it as being problematic because she's just with you. I mean, ain't like she's sharing that shit to the world or whatever. So she can. No, like in wrestling, no holds bar. I mean, do what you do. I mean, go all out. You know, because you're mine.
Like I said,
the piggyback off what Mel said, let me ask y'all this. Sean, Stacks, Mark. Y'all married?
Mark isn't. No.
Y'all hypothetical motherfucker.
Mark has no desire to be married. Okay.
Hypothetical.
All right,
go ahead.
Shit. All right. Y'all married. And y'all know your wife kind of freaking shit. Wife is like, yo, I want to go to a sex club, not to be with anybody, but I want to go into the room. It's a glass room, and I want us to fuck there. Everybody else might be able to see y'all. She ain't trying to be with nobody else, but she want to go to a sex club, go in the sex room, and y'all fucking. Y'all see other people fuck while y'all fucking. There's no other third parties. It's just y'all two, but they want to go to a sex club.
How you know
What
the
y'all
sex club
doing?
got glass rooms, Merv? How you know the sex
Huh?
club got glass? How you know the sex club has glass rooms?
And we that's a hypothetical. Hypothetical.
I
Well,
mean,
let me say this.
I heard
Say this.
that they
I
have
had-
that at Trapeze in Atlanta. That's what I've heard.
I heard no
That's what-
sex.
that's
in
what you
the
heard, huh?
champagne
Okay.
room.
Yeah.
That what you heard, huh?
I heard
Hold on.
no sex in the champagne room.
I have
No
a
judgment.
Oh man,
Oh, hey,
that's a
Tina
myth that
saying
needs to
something.
be
Hold up.
debunked. Sex
Hold
happens.
up. Time out. I asked the niggas that, but Tina responded. Tina, after you respond, I would need these niggas to respond. But go ahead.
You know I'm a nigga bitch. So
Oh, okay, you're right. Go ahead, Tina.
I have a tiny fetish. I get aroused just thinking about my man watching him have sex with somebody else.
Hey, my offer still stands. Hey, I'll drink for that.
Y'all got Mel at the bottom. Y'all got Mel at the bottom of the bottle and shit.
Hey,
I'm with you, Mel.
look, you know what? Tina sounded good over there. I might have to put my
I'm
bid
with
in.
you,
Shit.
Mel.
Going twice. So!
Hey, it was a matter of time that
Hey,
was
but
coming.
talk your ass off.
Yeah.
What's up?
It's
That
kind
was a matter of time for Martin to the shot.
of a turn on for
Yep,
me.
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I might put that bid in, but no. But
Hey.
answer your question, Merv.
Yeah,
though.
I'm about to say, don't avoid the question, Sean
No,
Stacks and Mark.
I'm gonna say like this: sex club, yo. If she down, yo, let's go. You know what I mean? She down. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Shit. You know, it's not like she fucking anybody else. You know what I mean? Just people watching.
Well,
I'm like, people watch me at the park. So, yeah,
Damn.
you know, I'm just like shit.
Goddamn.
You know,
God damn.
I'm like that.
Mark, nobody wants to hear about your Brazzers fucking Pornhub moments, bro.
Hey,
His
listen.
wham
But
session.
Merv, to answer your question,
Look,
I know this is
Just tell her
nothing.
don't touch the headlight. The headlight gets hot. Don't touch the headlight.
Since it's hypothetical, if it pleases my wife, if she wants to do that, it's hypothetical. I know she never want to do no shit like that, but hypothetically, yes, I would. Shit. I put on the show, baby. Put on the show.
He gonna do the
Hey, bro, I'd be like Rico on fucking Pain and Full with my Dougie shit.
Yeah, I mean, but think about it. You know what I mean? For like, yo, you know what I mean? You drinking in the Uber, then you drinking when you get there. So, I mean, man, the drink's already flowing. You know what I mean? That's the place I'm taking Uber to. I got the drink all night. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got the drink all night.
It's wild, yo.
You know, shit. Have your fun. That's why I keep telling people, have your fun.
Do you think that these sexual experiences or fantasies should be communicated before marriage, so you know what you're getting yourself into, or is that something that you two grow or you evolve into when you're married? Because I'm not married, but I do know that an issue that I had in my marriage was my husband was a little more safe when it came to sexual experiences than I was. When I say safe, like I kind of like, Tina B, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying, but some men don't, they're just not with it. So
if he's not with it, that's better for me.
But you know what, Mel?
Tina gonna turn her man out.
No, but Mel, to answer your question though, it was a post in the group, you know what I mean, where this boy had this sick, twisted ass fantasy and shit. You know what I mean? For real, about, I don't know, stabbing this chick or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but I'm like, yo, you gonna need to know shit like that up front. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if this fantasy is fucked up, you gonna have to know that shit up front. If it's just regular kinky shit, I mean, y'all can grow with that, but if it's some fuck shit, I mean, you gotta know that up front.
Yo, real quick, Tina, what?
There's a girl that likes to be drowned while she's getting.
Yeah, see, you gotta know about that shit.
Wait, whoa. We just went to a whole nother level. Hold on, time out. What you mean drowned? Like,
hey, Mervin, you talking about you waterboarding the snatch, man. You waterboarding the snatch, man. You just pouring water.
Are you talking about water or are you talking about semen? Water or semen?
Her face to be submerged underwater while he's pregnant from
I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that shit. No, I ain't doing that shit.
Underworld bleed.
No, I ain't doing that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I like to be choked.
No, because you know what though? A bull go too far and then she really get fucked up. You know what I mean? For then you just you just
Wait,
you out.
pause. Mark, stop 1 second. I'm sorry. Tina B.
Yeah, you heard it too, right? You heard it too.
Because
Mel?
y'all was
I
gonna
heard
skate
that.
past that.
You said she like to be. Hey, she didn't say choke. She said choke.
She said choke.
She said that's two choke. That's borderline strangulation type shit.
But Tina B, I feel you though, sis, because deep down inside, come on, just bring one hand to the front and just,
look at Merv.
Apply a little bit of pressure.
Stats, look at Merv. The wheel
Now,
is
what I
spinning right
won't
now.
allow is, because I've seen a movie where this female, she wanted to be choked with his tie, and she was on top, but he was so into it because men are strong, so they could pull you down on, to thrust you even more from underneath, and he squeezed that tie so hard. Her hand couldn't even get underneath it for it to let go, so he ended up killing her.
See,
that's when you gotta have safe words. You gotta have a safe word.
Hey, what a way to
go! Baseball.
So as long as it's just the hands, cool. But we're not using nothing, no ropes and nothing around the neck.
So let me ask. So this is for Tina and Mel. Beck, if you want to chime in, you can. But you probably not. So Tina and Mel, would y'all be that girl? Hypothetically, would y'all be that girl off 50 Shades of Grey? Would y'all agree to that? Same situation. You wait up. You like this nigga has everything. He only wants to deal with you, but one condition is you gotta go in that playroom, like 50 Shades of Grey, and you gotta submit to those rules and deal with the consequences.
So you gotta be beating on me.
If that was my husband, yes. That man, first of all, if you compare that movie, that man loved the hell out of that woman. You understand me?
He did. That's why I'm asking.
He loved the fuck out of her. Like,
sound like Tina said, yeah, but Mel, I think Mel drew a line. I think Tina, we found a line in the sand for Mel.
Yeah, no, see, there's a level of the kinkiness. There's a level of the dominating. I have to draw a slight line. I enjoy a little bit of the choking, but you're not going. The way he loved her, but like that's just too much for me personally in the bedroom. Now Tina B, I'll watch.
Don't forget
Tina B, I'll watch now.
Mel, don't forget he let her pick the room. Now he
I feel you.
asked what room do you want to go in? There was different color keys. So she got to pick at least what room. If she didn't want to go into the red room, which looked really
see, that's the bullshit though, because it's just like, yo, if you go too far, then I'm on trial. Like, what the fuck? Like, I ain't trying to be on the trial.
Yeah. That's true.
And then I gotta explain to the judge, listen, she wanted to be choked, yo. Yeah. I mean, my bad. Like,
and choke woman tells no tales.
If a man got dick control and he could control when he about to come on,
you gotta have dick control. You gotta have dick control. You gotta
come
have
on, man.
Control.
Just let me get back to my normal shit. Almost correct. You know what I mean? That's normal for me. Almost crash the car while getting head up. That's it.
Yo, guilty confession. That move, I'm fucked up right now. That theory is actually good. Like that shit is good. Like
what
the 50 Shades joint
is it?
Like, yeah, that shit is good. Guilty confession.
Yo, he gave her whatever she wanted, and that was
Fact.
his wife.
Yeah.
You don't feel like some of the things he did was a little demeaning, though? You don't feel like some of the
people missed that. People only saw the part where how he spoke, how he carried himself, how he wanted her in the room. They didn't see how much control she actually had over her husband. He adored
Yeah, she really did. Now on the low.
So whatever she requested, he would do. But people missed that part because they're not looking at the smaller things, which is really a big thing.
Because she was quiet.
By the sex and the dungeon.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because she was quiet and he was boisterous.
Right. Yeah. She was really in control of everything. She just didn't abuse the power that she had.
I need to go back and watch the movie, and
I
then
don't
then
need
we
no-
can have some
Three of them
dialogue.
now.
Let me go
I
back
don't
and
need no
rewatch the movie.
almost death
Yeah.
involved.
Three movies.
You gotta
No,
watch.
no.
Yeah, you gotta watch it from the beginning.
Yeah, you gotta watch all 3 movies.
Watch
Yeah.
two. What I'm talking about though is 2. Watch 2. She is very powerful, but because she's so soft spoken, she doesn't use it. She doesn't take advantage of it. He does whatever she requests. She just
Right.
doesn't request a lot.
Right.
Yeah, and that's why I like that quiet power. That's all right. That's some good
Yeah.
shit. That quiet
Well,
power.
My
Tasha
Wiz
said
said the
read the
book.
book.
My Wiz said the book was better than the actual movie.
Oh, the book is always better. Any book
Yeah,
is
most
better
time it
than the
is.
movie.
Yeah, most time that's true.
I'm bent right now. Fuck. Like,
Yeah.
it's-
Hey,
Go
wine.
get
Hey,
some
wine.
water.
Look, because wine. I handle
Go
liquor
some
better than
wine.
wine. Wine to take you there, like real
I know,
shit.
man. I feel like
Get some
I want her to
wine.
try-
I mean, get some water and some
I'm
crackers.
kind of faded, but I like it.
I kind of like
Hey
it.
man, be faded, yo. Be
Hey.
faded.
Yeah,
I
that's
handle
how
liquor better than wine.
Yeah, I kind of want to stay here. I'm thinking I want her to tie me up some kind of way and like
Oh.
put a dog collar on me or some shit.
Whoa, what the, whoa.
Hey,
Whoa, what the
I
fuck
don't
is
know.
going on with Sean?
hey, y'all got,
Oh,
hey,
man.
I got 50 Shades of Johnson tonight, Ingrid.
Yo,
But
stay away from the light, Sean. Whoa, don't do that.
Reverse that shit,
You're
Ingrid.
better than that. You're better than
Maybe I'm not. Maybe.
that.
You're excused. If
Yeah.
your chair just gets snatched, you're
Merv.
excused.
I know.
What's the
Yeah.
next question, Merv?
Huh?
What's the next question?
Yeah, go ahead,
Why would you ask him that though? Why would you ask him that? Why would you ask him that?
Sean
Yeah,
after
Mel,
dark.
baby.
This is
Who
Sean
asked
after
that,
dark.
Mel? Or who answered? Merv, what's the next question?
I did.
Oh, you ready? Because you know it's
Listen.
going to get deeper.
This
Come
one
on
is-
with
Go ahead, Merv.
Don't ask me no questions. Don't ask me no more questions. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the show
This is-
tonight.
This is
Cause I'm-
Sean after dark, y'all.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
fucked up right now. I'm trying to fight it. I'm fighting it.
Go get
Listen.
some water.
Come on,
I
man.
need some
Just
bread.
listen.
Becca said,
No,
"Go get
listen.
some
Just
water."
throw on the headphones with Nas on it. You be all right.
Right. You got some saltine
Yeah,
crackers.
hey,
some
man,
sweet
hey,
potatoes,
throw-
and
hey,
all you
soak up
need.
some
No,
of that
give me a
sugar.
second. I need some bread or some shit.
Hey, yo, Merv, be an opportunist and ask this motherfucker some questions, man.
No.
Hey,
That's
Sean,
what I
right?
do.
Ah, shit. Go ahead,
Wow,
Merv.
I'm scared.
Hold on, what were you? Hold on, what was that? Are you still drinking? I mean, what's going on?
I gotta hydrate.
Was that water?
No.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
look.
No,
What
you
the boy
need
Jesus
water.
said, I'm
We
bent,
do
but I
not.
still
We do
want
not
to drink.
need
You know what I
Ingrid
mean?
running away from you
No.
tonight.
You can't
Go
be
get some
saved now.
water.
It's going to
Yeah.
be Johnson.
You can't be saved.
Johnson number 2.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me a second. Y'all carry on.
Go get right. Go get right.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Merv.
Did that
Ask that
nigga really
question, boy.
Yes.
He needs an intermission.
He's lit.
That's
He
all right.
needs an
You know,
intermission.
exactly.
He
Like,
must
That
not
makes
have
better
had
show.
dinner.
That makes a better fucking show.
He
Hey,
must
Merv.
not have had dinner before he came and drank all that.
And
water.
Merv, hey, I know
he
you all
gonna
aren't
turn
from
on the light and
Georgetown.
she gonna be sitting right there like,
He might have got off the damn handle some business, and I ain't mad at him for that shit. Why you about?
No, he got all night for that shit. He got all night. Bring your ass back, nigga.
Merv, what's
What's
the
wrong with him?
next question?
Go,
Hey,
Merv.
oh,
What's the next
so,
question, boy?
all right, so, hey, Sean, this is for you two when you come back. All right, now, y'all believe in toys? Who utilize toys in their relationship when they're dealing with somebody?
I don't play with
With
toys.
them, without them, with
Oh.
them.
I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man.
No.
I'm talking about sex toys, nigga. I ain't talking about Voltron.
I don't
for real?
play with
Voltron, nigga.
Oh my
Barbies.
bad.
Right.
I'm a grown ass man. While you bullshitting though?
Okay, so just like I feel like y'all know, but just in case I don't say it. Now, they have very sophisticated toys now. They have dildos. They have remote control bullets where you can tie this up to around your girl vagina, and you got the remote control. And anytime, at any moment, wherever she's around, even if people come over, you hit that damn button, and that shit starts going around her clitoris. All right, you got shit like that. You got you got.
Yeah, but you know, I ain't
You
doing
got
that shit. The fucking
hold on,
Tony's doing.
hold on, Mark. Then you got dildos. You got fake pussies. That's very realistic. And you have something called like a head helper. Like it's a tool that you can use on your nigga and feel just like head. You know what I'm saying? You tell your nigga close your eyes and shit.
So
Talking about the Hoover
No.
5000 or something like that. I've heard about
So
that.
you got different toys.
They have, it's called a pussy in a pocket, where it whatever that toy is it feels like it's for men. And then everything that was trending now is that little rose for
The
women.
rose shit.
That's the vibrator.
Well,
But
rose.
for the men, it's pussy in a pocket because
It's still a rose.
when you want to stick your dick in it, there it is. So you take it out your pocket, and there it is. They have the lipstick, which is a vibrator, but it looks like a lipstick.
Mhm.
I think Candy sells that.
Yes.
From Escape.
She sells the vibrating panties too.
Right.
Yep.
And the
As I stand here,
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna say like
And you got hold
If I put that shit on and that nigga do that shit in front of people, I'm gonna fuck you in front of them motherfuckers. So be ready. See, because niggas ain't trying to get naked in front of other motherfuckers. So
Wait a minute, say again?
You want to try to vibrate my coochie in front of motherfuckers? Oh, okay, be ready.
You said
So
you
they
said
have,
niggas
they
ain't trying
have
to
one
get
that's an app. They have one that's an app that it doesn't matter where you are. Your man could be at work and you could be sitting at the bank with the panties on. And anytime he feels like buzzing you, he can just go to the app, hit that
Whoa.
button,
Not
and he
the
doesn't even have
app.
to be near you. Yes,
So
honey.
That's
Yes.
But that
Wow.
means
y'all wouldn't do that with your mate? You with your mate, y'all wouldn't do that?
That shit is the future. Merv, that shit is the future. That shit Mel talking about is fucking revolutionary.
They have one that's connected to an app. That's like Bluetooth.
That shit is the future.
That means I push a button, but y'all mean I don't get none of the pleasure. Y'all mean you get all the pleasure. I just push
Mark, hold on. Let me say something. Wait, hold up. Hey, Mark, hold up. Mark, you're looking at this short side. You're not looking at the big picture. The big picture.
Absolutely. Go ahead, explain
check it. No, Mark, I'm about to help you out. All right. You get your woman or your wife, whoever it is, that person that you with, you got to agree to it, right? And she goes to work. She got that on. Like, let's say she get off at both of y'all get off at 5.
I see where you're going. I like it. I see where you're going.
At 3:30, you go to that app and you hit that button. At that moment, no, you're not getting shit. You hit that app, she feel it, and you send her a text. This is for the readiness when I get home tonight.
Tune them up.
You know what I mean? You gotta be creative, man. You gotta be creative. Man. You ain't vanilla right now, nigga.
Talk to him, Merv.
Vanilla. Listen,
talk to him. Tune them up.
Just don't do that shit while I'm driving, okay?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Nope,
All right,
I'm doing that shit.
So
You need to be ready.
Yeah, I mean, so the app revving it up for you. It's revving it up for you.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I got you.
Coming in the driveway first. Do not do that shit while I'm just driving on the highway. Like, no.
You said don't do it when you're driving on the highway.
Yeah, you got.
Well, how we know you're driving? Well, how we know you're driving?
Man, listen, you know what I mean?
You gonna text us? Like, yo, stop, nigga. Hey, stop, nigga. I'm driving. Hey, nigga, leave my pussy alone. I'm driving.
I don't know. I'm gonna say like this. I can't speak for anybody else. It's a little bit of a thrill, you know what I mean? For real, having sex and driving. You know what I'm saying? Like me.
Excuse me. The for those that the inquiring minds wanted to know, because my spirit had told me that people was wondering what that was. It's called the Kegel Pro.
Okay, how you know this though? Because we were
Becca,
raised better than this. We've been raised better than this.
All right, so bang, you hit the button and then
What's the price point? Hey, Becca, how much that cost? How much that cost, Becca?
So hold on. This is the toy, and then you download the app on your phone. This is the toy.
Oh my.
How much that cost?
Oh wow. Really, Merv?
I'm sorry.
How much that cost though? You gotta give us a price point. Hey Sean.
I will.
Hey
Hold
Sean,
on.
we found
Yo.
an app. We found an app that we can make all woman pussy come in the middle of work until we get home.
That nigga was out.
It depends on which one you get, but they're like $120, $89, $60, $170. It depends because they come in different
Look,
different
you better give me
shapes.
the one.
Hey, listen, don't give Merv a serious woman in that, because he gonna be doing that shit all the time.
Hey,
You
hey,
have
yo,
options.
hey, Mark, it's gonna be like the electric chair.
Straight up. Damn, you know what I mean? Merv gonna have a sex version of Pavlov's dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, could you imagine? I work from home. I could not imagine I'm over here doing my banking mail, right? I'm looking at these accounts, and all of a sudden, bzz, bzz. Yo, I would fucking go crazy.
They done losing track of it. Y'all mean, Becky, y'all mean, hey, no, Becca, y'all mean the mail need to know what the numbers, y'all mean, for real, look like, and then y'all mean, oh shit.
It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Fucking up everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Shit.
Hold on. The spirit is telling me. Oh, put the link in the comments. Gotcha.
Put it in the motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Hold your mule. Hold your mule. The link is coming, people. Hold on.
And put the goddamn comments. And
messing
guess
up
what?
the numbers and everything.
Hey, I got you.
Hey, and listen,
y'all need to stop.
For everybody that's watching, for all y'all that we just made y'all sex lives better, you welcome, courtesy of the guys. Now.
Oh wait, there it is, right there.
What?
Link.
Boom. There you go.
Leave it up,
Link.
there for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Wow. Electric chair.
My spirit, one thing I was always told was to follow the spirit. The spirit led me to do that. It was in my heart to do that.
What would Dorothy Keith think of you right now?
Hey.
What would Dorothy Keith think of you right now?
Wow.
Got you there.
Dorothy would think she grown.
She gonna say I taught her right. I ain't
No. You don't know like we know.
She might I didn't know how to keep her husband.
I'm about to finish this goddamn bottle. Shit.
I don't know if everybody knew that shit. I don't know if everybody knew that.
Let me find out y'all fellas can't hold y'all liquor.
I beg
your pardon.
Excuse me, ma'am. This is not liquor. This is wine.
Wine.
Listen, but my bottle and Becca bottle done, and we good. We good. I'm about to pour me some 1800 over here.
Whoa, wait a fucking minute. Wow.
Pour that
Mel, it's in the middle of the week.
It's Wednesday.
It's hump
day. It's hump day, y'all. It's hump day. Guess what?
Hump day.
It's hump day. So what does that mean?
I'm about to go get my 1738.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me.
I'm about to go get my Woodford.
Is that what we doing?
That's what we doing.
Look at Sean.
That's what we doing.
I don't feel safe.
That's what we doing.
I don't feel safe.
Reevaluate.
What's your
right
now.
We about to drink you.
Sean needs some more great water.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, we about to drink you and your friends. Yeah, me and my people.
Y'all know we don't have to do this, right?
Yeah, they getting your people too. They getting your
It's on. Don't encourage.
Tina's getting your dark skinned cousin 1738. What? Oh, Mel got your light skinned cousin 1800. We about to kill all y'all fuckers and drink you. Y'all ready?
I don't think I'm gonna do this.
What's the next question, homie?
Oh my god. Hey, it's so weird.
I'm gonna do a little Ciroc instead.
What we doing?
Is that Remy? That's the Remy. Oh, that's the
Remy.
Yo.
No,
that's
Remy.
That's 1738 Remy. I had that this weekend. It is that deal.
It is
Oh,
that deal.
boy.
Hey,
It is
you know what?
Yeah.
You know what's about Remy? When the Remy in the system, ain't no telling what I fucking
When I
like.
check
Yeah.
when I
I'm about blood, not relation. Y'all be
real.
and I wish
Our replay's on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Mark, you're not being a good influencer right now, man. What the hell yeah tells me that the whole thing is off the rails, man. Somebody reel us in. It ain't gonna
Oh
be,
yeah,
it ain't
we
gonna be me.
definitely give into peer pressure on this pod.
Yeah.
It-
All right.
Fire up that next question, Paul.
Hey, well, you know what? In the moment, let me ask y'all this.
hold on.
Hey, no, it's based off the moment, right? Listen, is drunk sex the best sex, or high sex the best sex, or both?
Wait, what was the other one?
You said drunk or high?
Drunk or both?
since it's legal to be drunk and
Okay,
not
so
legal.
we'll just talk about drunk right now. Is drunk sex the best sex? Is that better than regular sex?
Yeah, but if you're too drunk, you ain't going to drunk.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
No, I need to be coherent.
You just
I
need to be
need to-
coherent because you don't want her to take advantage of you. Shut the hell up.
Hey, no, shit, take advantage.
Yeah,
So, take advantage.
I need to be.
Let her take advantage. That's good shit.
Yeah, because I'm a gentleman, so I want to enjoy the experience and savor the moment. I want to cherish the moment.
Look
now,
at
I don't
Malcolm.
care. Let me stop capping. I don't care.
Yeah,
Hey, Mark,
please.
Say, Sean, you acting so fucking stiff right now. You act like talking about I gotta enjoy the moment. I gotta know.
It's a magical moment, man.
I gotta enjoy the moment.
It's a magical moment that I want to
I
enjoy.
think everybody knows.
Sean, you sound like your name is Clarence right now. You sound like a Clarence. You sound like your name is fucking Clarence. You wear glasses and a pocket and a pen pocket.
Hold on.
I think every woman here knows what that Henny D and what that Gin D in particular. I think y'all know what that does, especially that. That's just that'll make it sense.
He just made me think of something. Hold up, he just made me think of something.
Oh my God, my bad. Damn, this is going to be my fault. I'm sorry. Right?
Hey,
what you want to do? I'm sorry.
Hey, hold up. So, women, let me ask y'all this, woman. Let me ask y'all this. I'm about to get real specific, and y'all may look at me like I'm fucking crazy. All right, y'all about to
already do, but go ahead.
So,
Right.
which alcohol y'all feel give y'all the best dick? Gin dick, Hennessy dick, rum dick, wine dick. Which
I mean, the
alcohol?
way y'all acting off of this wine tonight, shit, that may be the answer.
So,
Man, shit. They gonna fall asleep on your ass.
You with your man, right? You with your man, and you like, yo, I want my man to really handle my business tonight. Which alcohol are you gonna give your man? Because you think that alcohol is really gonna make your man satisfy the fuck out you tonight. Like, yo, it's been a long day. This bitch has been getting on my nerves. This nigga's been getting on my nerves. It's Friday night. I almost killed a motherfucker at work. So I'm gonna grab this alcohol to give to my man so he can fuck the shit out of me. Which one is it?
Vodka and cranberry.
Wow, that was very quick. That was very quick, cousin. I have to serve.
That is my man's beverage choice.
Okay. Now,
my husband.
No, you don't know any, Tina?
Yeah. Go ahead, Tina.
Right now, I got a Scorpio, and we drink 1738.
I bet the neighbors know your name.
Nah, shorty, I'll be tapping out. I'll be like, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Are you serious?
I gotta be honest. I want my man to be sober, and I be going off of Ciroc. Be sober, handle me, okay? Like, let me drink if I'm having a rough day.
Jen or Remy Martin for me.
Remy Martin.
Yeah, Jen
Remy,
Remy.
motherfucker, Remy Martin.
I'll fuck Remy. Oh, I'll fuck Remy. And no, but you know what? Tequila too.
Remy Martin.
I only do shots of tequila.
No shit.
How y'all do
Man.
Patron? I can't listen.
No,
I know.
Henny for me. I mean,
Hold on,
Henny.
hold on, let me think back. Hold on. You know what? Let me think.
Henny,
let me
you
think.
get a little violent
Wait,
with it. You get a
hold on,
little
I'm thinking.
violent.
'Cause I never thought about that. I'm thinking.
Hold on, let me tell you something. Henny could give a nigga limp dick too.
Straight up,
That's what I'm
shit. Not
saying.
for
I need him
me.
to be sober.
Nah,
Okay.
you know what? I take that back. I take that back. I take that
But
back.
the nigga get drunk as hell
Wait.
off for Henny. That dick ain't
No,
gonna work.
I take that back. I think my strongest alcohol dick was off tequila.
Look at stats.
Yeah, my strongest alcohol dick was off tequila. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
tequila was fun. It's fun nights though. It's a lot of fun with tequila.
tequila.
Hey, it's the
Only thing
gin
with
for
tequila,
me.
I ain't gonna remember shit. I ain't gonna remember nothing. I ain't gonna remember shit.
It's the gin for me.
That's tequila for me. Because I remember.
I ain't even lying.
Hey, I remember one time about 15 years ago. I drank some tequila. I was at my homeboy house party. Matter of fact, Jason. I was at his house party. It was like 2000.
You was getting better hotline.
No, this is a long time ago. This it was like 2005, and all they had left was
But you still
Jose
name dropping.
Cuervo. All they had left was Jose Cuervo. So I drank Jose Cuervo all night.
What is that?
And it was like 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm horny as fuck, right?
Yo,
But
2 a.m. story. All right, I got
my main thing was in Greenville. I drove to Greenville, 2 o'clock in the morning, but Jose Cuervo did
Drunk.
Wait a minute, how far is
and listen.
DUI status.
No, listen. And we started fucking. But I was so, and she had very wet pussy. But I was so goddamn, I was so drunk off Jose Cuervo that I was hard as fuck. I couldn't come, and normally I come quick. And she was like, "What's in you?"
Wait.
Wait a minute.
I gotta ask you a question though. How?
Wait.
Huh?
Wait. Did you hear what Marv just said, my nigga?
I did.
Yeah, but you said that.
Ladies,
I
come
did.
back. I did you.
Wait, what?
Did you hear what he just said?
I heard what he said. Normally,
Hold on. I wish I had some motherfucking son.
Yeah, with her. Her should be wet. Her should be wet.
Hold on. Let's back it up a little bit.
Go ahead, Tina. What you said?
Let's reel this thing in. God damn it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I want to hear what Tina said. Say that again, Tina.
Hold on. My tongue.
I'm not the only motherfucker that heard that shit.
Yo, I don't want no 1 minute, man.
Wait a
I
minute.
know what I said. Yeah. Hey, can I finish talking?
I don't care who puts it in.
Hold up. Wait. Go ahead, Tina.
To our audience, usually I come quick.
1
Can I
minute,
finish my
man.
story?
Nigga, hold on. No, because you eat pussy for 45 minutes. Okay.
Oh no, wait. Hold on. Time out. You know what? Now I see what you did there. I see what you're trying to do. Hey, hold on, wait. Hey, you know what? Hey, no, Tina, bring your ass back. Hey, Tina. Hey, Tina.
Word, everybody heard it.
Pull out your phone. No, I see what you're trying to do. Tina, pull out your phone.
Hashtag Merv. 1 minute, man.
No. Hey, so I might give you some numbers to call, and you can ask about me. Goddamn, you ready?
Whoa, we don't need
we don't need that.
No.
Hey, Merv.
You might do me like that. Hey,
Merv.
No.
Merv.
No,
I got a question.
I ain't finished the goddamn story. I was giving her props. I'll give her props. That was a hyperbole on how good her pussy was.
Okay,
She had
hyperbole.
hold on.
What is the hyperbole?
You know I love you. When you
It's hyperbole.
Wait.
watch the show again, you gonna hear how you said it.
I know what I said. It's just entertainment. It's just I tell you what.
It's only entertainment.
You know what? Hey, listen. How about this? Hey, no. That's fine. Hashtag Merv 1 minute man. Let me tell you this.
Man's been here the whole time, Merv. It wasn't me.
Hey, no, you good. Y'all good. You good. Hey, I tell you what. Hey, listen. Hold on, I
Hold on.
want to say something. I just want to say something. Any motherfucker that want to follow, anybody want to follow that up? I want to ask you this: do you feel lucky?
Somebody got
Hey, hey, don't fall for a banana in the tailpipe. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Not gonna fall from the banana in
Merv,
the
somebody
tailpipe.
got a question for you, Merv.
Wait a minute, hold on, Art. How far is Georgetown from Greenville?
No, I drove from Columbia, nigga.
That's a
How
ride.
far is that?
About an hour, 20 minutes.
Wait a minute. Damn,
Huh?
you could have found something at the spot you was at.
Oh, nah. This motherfucker was special during that time. Like, she was heads above rest everybody else back in 2007.
All right.
Wait, so Merv,
Clean it up. Clean it up.
15
2
years
2
ago.
a.m. I'm looking what's in the vicinity personally.
remember when you said you wanted to be in a female's top 3? So was she in your top 3?
She was number 1.
Woo!
You the fucking best.
Yeah.
You the fucking best. You the fucking best. Best I ever had. Best I ever had.
Hey, hold on. But let me let Tina know something.
He said
Let me let
hour
Tina
and
know
20.
something. Let me let Tina know something.
Yeah, go give her a resume, bruh. Give
No.
me a resume.
I ain't gonna give no resume. I ain't giving a resume. But please believe me, I'm in majority of their top 5 campfire stories. Even when they're 75.
I was asking because I never heard you say this before, so I figured she was your number 1.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Everybody
Damn.
got number 1 on here. I'm not going to.
Shit, she had to be special
yeah.
for an hour and 20. Y'all I mean,
Hey,
at 2 a.m. though.
Hey,
She had to be special as fuck. Y'all
no,
to draw that for.
but hold up. But real shit, I had to adapt to her ass. Cause in the beginning, I was like, whoa. So I had to adapt. I had to acclimate myself.
Hey, Merv,
Hey.
like, do I know her? Nigga,
Huh?
best friend, do I know her? That's how Stacks looked at you like, who this bitch? Best friend.
Man.
Hey, listen. Now, hey, listen. After I acclimated myself, I went long time. But listen, those first 2 or 3 times, I was like, yo, what the fuck is it? What the fuck you got inside there?
Man. I'm still on the driving an hour and 20 minutes part. I still can't get past that one.
Hey, listen. Hey, hold on. Hey, yo, hold on, yo.
To back Merv up on that, if the sex is good, you going to drive, motherfucker.
Hour and 20.
You going to drive.
Oh, you gonna drive? Hey, listen.
That's like me driving to New York.
Yeah.
Like
Tina B, what's the furthest you drove?
Wait a minute. It's chicks that.
Oh, good question. Great question.
Yes.
Great question.
Don't get it twisted. If the shit is
I see where you're going, Merv. I see where you're about to go, Merv. And I like it. Hey, Merv, ask your question. I see where you're about to go. I'll follow you. Go ahead. Ask the question. Ask the question.
I'll drive too, but I'm gonna get some before y'all mean I already get to you though. Like
no, you wouldn't. That means you ain't had no good some crack ass pussy yet.
Yo, man, 2 a.m. I need was there right now. What the fuck?
Hey, yo, let Merv. Hey, let Merv ask that question. Let him ask the question.
Take something from that boy.
Hold on.
You know what I mean? What the fuck?
Hey, hold on, wait.
It's 2 a.m.
Let me address Mark. Mark, if you had some banging ass pussy, my nigga, you not gonna give your nut away to no mediocre shit. You gonna wait.
It's 2 a.m.
You're not.
It
don't matter. It don't matter.
The bar letting out. I gotta
It don't matter.
That means every bitch you dealt with was some corny ass bitch.
Nah, I mean you just want your shit right then.
No.
Hey.
No.
Hey, but hold on. Hey.
Damn.
Okay. Hey,
all
agree to
niggas ain't do
disagree.
no 2 a.m. bar shit. Y'all mean I can tell.
Cool. Okay, Mark. You only get local pussy. Good. Got it. You only get local pussy.
Yeah.
Say that shit.
Now listen.
Yo, whatever city I'm in,
I got a
mean
question. Mark, hush. Mark, I got a question. Now this is I can't take credit for this. This came from Mel. but I gotta ask it. So everybody, I know one person can answer. Well, in your previous life, all right, previous life, everybody, what is the furthest y'all done drove for some sex? Start with you, Tina. What's the furthest you drove for sex?
I drove to Staten Island.
Tina, we don't know what the fuck that means. How many hours?
You gotta tell them how far that is.
You went to see Ghostface? Went to see Wu-Tang? Shit.
I'm in Jersey, and Staten Island's like an hour and some change, especially if it's traffic.
Okay, all right. I also changed. All right, Mark. What's the furthest?
DC. Y'all mean shit.
What the fuck that mean, nigga? Time.
Yo, listen. DC take 3 hours, man. Huh?
Wait, well, hold on. Time out. Wait.
But I ain't doing that 2 a.m.
Wait.
I ain't doing that 2 a.m.
Wait.
I ain't do that shit at 2 a.m., my nigga.
Wait, my nigga, my G, my boy, my dude. You just get on me for driving an hour and 20 minutes for some pussy, but nigga, you drove 3 motherfucking hours?
I just said I ain't doing that 2 a.m. I did that shit at 2
p.m. She was wet, Merv.
That was sunshine right there, boy. You like driving 3 hours, boy. That was.
I was like, listen,
throw that shit up in the air.
I was like, look, it's 2. I can get there by 4 because I'm a speed. I'm gonna do about like 95 down the highway. I drive fast anyway, so fuck.
That make the snatch more better if you speed than risking damn tickets and going to jail. I feel you.
Yeah, man.
If any motherfucker feel you, I feel you.
You gonna have to catch my ass because I'm flooring that bitch. That's exactly what I did. But at 2 a.m., I'm like, man, there's options there. I gotta grab something right there.
She ready to go. Quality dick, guess what? And I can't get it because they too far. I'm not fucking no random or some mediocre shit. I'ma hold my motherfucking nut for that nigga. Since that means I gotta wait the next day or I gotta wait until I catch a flight for that nigga. I want that.
Food out?
Ladies.
Food out?
That just hurt.
I'm not a man. I don't know how y'all feel. But ladies, you ever wanted to have sex, but you wanted to hold that shit for that person, but that shit makes you fucking tingle because you holding that shit. God. And then you can masturbate and bust a nut, but you don't want to do that. You want to save that explosion for that person. Because let me tell you, I don't know anybody anybody ever watched Being Mary Jane? Every time she was about to go on a date and she felt horny and she didn't want to have sex with that nigga, cause sometimes when you horny, you just end up fucking. Okay, you may not want to fuck that motherfucker, but because you so horny, that's who you want to fuck, right? So she masturbated before she went on a date, because once you get that horniness out of your system, there's no desire to have sex, right? But when you want to save that for that person, you want to save that explosion, you let that shit sit.
Stasha.
So every now and then, maybe every 5 hours, maybe every 6 hours, 7 hours, maybe every other day, because you did not masturbate, because you did not get that person that you specifically want, you holding it. So now it's like every other minute, like you horny, like, oh shit. And then you like, nah, chill, because you want to save it. And you know you could just masturbate to get it out, but you want that explosion for that person, so you saving that shit. I don't know. Hey, some niggas got dick control. I know women got pussy control. Okay.
Damn, you know what that sound like? That sound like, y'all mean when I get the homies out of jail and take them to the washy wash.
It's not just a physical. That's what
nigga in this washy wash.
That's exactly what that sound like.
That's where sex.
Nigga in this washy
wash. Hold on.
Wow.
Yeah, they got the whole day shit in.
Hold on, Mark. That's where sex becomes mental. Okay, because it's easy to be physical, masturbate, fight the urge. It's easy to go fuck some random or to go back to an ex, get some quick dick, this and the third. Now it's mental. Now you fighting yourself mentally to hold back on that urge. That's where the control of the pussy and the dick come from. That's where the control of your cum and your nut come from. Sex is very mental, but people don't speak on that shit, and it needs to be spoken on. I'm very strong-minded. Like, I can't just fuck you. I gotta be there mentally. I gotta be aroused mentally. Sometimes, for the most time, you don't even have to do foreplay with me because I already mentally know what I want, so I'm moist. because I'm mentally there. I brought myself there. That's why I said, no, I'm saying some real shit.
That's
That's why I'm listening.
That's that Jodeci. Hey, I see. That's that Jodeci freaking you type. I can go on for days.
Stats. Look at Mark. Mark was like intense just now.
When you want somebody mentally, plus
Mark is crazy, man.
Pick him up, bottom lip up, Mark. God damn. Yo, Mark look happy as shit.
Now, I mean, now the way Tina made it sound.
Physically. When you want somebody mentally, my bad.
But,
when you want somebody mentally more than physical, that overrides. So you really don't have. People do want foreplay. I get it. Blah blah blah. Kudos. But when you're there mentally, when you bring yourself there, you just want to get it.
18. I mean, that's some shit you drive for. The way you made that sound, yeah, you take that trip for that. You make it sound like that. All right, cool. Listen to the bar. Y'all got to chill, you know what I mean? Because I got to get on the road. You know what I mean? You make it sound like that. All right, cool. I'm with you. I'm with you that shit.
Right, Becca. Thank you.
There is the shot.
Hey, but Tina B, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not driving 3 hours for no dick. I'll pull out my flower and keep it moving.
I don't play with toys. If I could get dick, I don't gotta play with no toys. But that's
I'm not like I'm not gonna do it. Like I'm just not.
It sound good though. Like
I'm not gonna do it. Like that whole like yeah.
Hold on now, not what you just said, but that's why I said
Yo.
I'm gonna wait for that person. I don't. So it might be another time. I might not see that person in 2 more weeks.
Oh,
mentally,
you holding it for 2 weeks?
Can I finish?
Look at Mark.
Whoa.
I can't speak for nobody else because I'm a chick that done went.
Mark
I
is
can
crazy.
go without sex. I want to give it to who I want to give it to. I don't want to settle. I don't want my body to overtake me and my horniness to overtake me to just give it to anybody else or give it to somebody that I used to fuck with that I really don't want to fuck with no more. If I want you, I'm going to save myself for you. Period. But that's me.
Oh, Tina.
Shit.
Nobody else.
I'm gonna give it to my flower and then wait for you.
Look at Mark. Mark is killing
I can't hold it that long. Shit.
So
2 weeks. Oh,
Mark
2 weeks.
Mark
like yo, I see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Mark, I'm the same type of chick. I can't fuck multiple niggas. I'm single. I can have sex with anybody I want to have sex with.
Yes, you can.
I can't. That one person I'm having sex with is the only person I'm having sex with. That's what it's called. Unfortunately, being single, because I can do what I want, I choose to have loyal pussy, and my pussy is loyal.
Okay.
Hey,
I got you.
the same way, Tina. Like I hate it.
Hey,
like if I'm with someone sexually, yes. Tina, I feel you, boo. I feel you. Like, and a lot of women, believe it or not, a lot of women are like that. When we find somebody that we are sexually compatible with, like we can, even if we're single, we can, any man in the world, they be like, oh, let me take you out. Can I get some, this and that? Yeah, you may, if you're single, you may go out, you may have a good time, but you ain't giving up that pussy because your pussy is loyal to that one person. I don't understand it. What is it?
You know what? That just tells me I gotta stay out of bars and strip clubs. I gotta stay out of these places, man. Hey, okay.
I keep it above. If I fuck with you, ain't nobody.
Then that's it.
Until I drive out to fucking Philly. Period.
Mark said he ain't
nobody
driving
touch this
3 hours.
until you drive to Jersey. Period. I have loyal pussy.
Mark said he ain't driving to Jersey.
And Tina, that is a curse and that is a gift.
Right now.
That is a curse and a gift. Loyal pussy to a single man is a curse and a gift. Because meanwhile, they know what they out here in these streets doing. They just don't believe that you being loyal because they're not being loyal. But loyal pussy to a single man is a curse and a gift.
Right.
She said on the date, but you know who house he going to after.
Because you know he's not getting it.
You know what?
The
I think I seen a meme.
fluffer.
Wait a minute. I think I seen a meme like that. I think I seen a meme like that.
There's
like,
always a fluffer out there.
Out to eat. This
There's
the
always
boy,
a fluffer.
who I talk about my problems with. This the boy. Like, yo, that shit crazy.
There's always a fluffer out there.
Wait, that's what's a fluffer?
Do you know what a fluffer is? A fluffer is that dude that tune it up. He might buy the drinks. He might take him to dinner. But she going to Mandingo house to give up that thing. Believe that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got there's always a Rudy Poo out there that's a fluffer.
Now I gotta go. I'll text you when I get home, psych, nigga.
Man, you know what I mean? You better fill out.
You know what's crazy?
You better fill the fuck out.
Because my pussy only wants you.
Listen.
That bought me a drink.
Look at Mark, man.
I ain't for it, but thank you.
Gotta fill out.
My pussy only
Look at
wants
Mark.
Tina, I'm in the phase of my life where I don't even entertain it. I just be like, listen, I can't even do it, sir.
Mel says she's
I don't
not,
even
she's not
entertain
going anywhere.
Yeah, Mel,
More
Mel
than 15 minutes, she's not going.
Yeah, Mel is like,
I went through that phase, man.
Nah, I'm
I
good.
wouldn't entertain it. I don't entertain it. I just say thank you and I walk away and I'm cold with it. I didn't actually buy me a drink. But okay, thank you. If you think this drink was going to take me to you, I'm gonna show you cold turkey. That okay, thank you, and walk the fuck away from you. I promise you.
Damn. You was cold as ice.
Promise you that shit.
Cold as ice.
Because if you think that I'm that type of weak bitch where you gonna sit there and buy me a drink and think you gonna get conversation, a female already know who she wanna fuck when she see you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Listen.
Absolutely.
When she meets you off the bat, we know if you're fuckable or not.
But listen, Miguel.
On site. We know if we gonna fuck you or not. On site. You didn't gotta open your mouth.
But the Miguel song,
but
the Miguel song is for real.
Shoot your shot.
Miguel song is for real.
Shoot your
You know what
shot.
I'm saying? We ain't got all night. How many drinks it's gonna take?
No. 35 and over. 35 and over, Merv. We can buy our own drinks. 35 and over.
Merv.
We don't care about the drinks.
If a female already have that dick that she love, that dick that she like, that dick that make her do whoop, 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 no matter who buys it, all that man is doing in the club, in the bar, at a restaurant, is just super her up for that nigga.
Listen. So listen, Merv, we already know when we meet you, we already know on site if we gonna fuck you or not. Y'all talk y'all way out of it. Ha! Some of y'all talk y'all way out of the pussy. We walk up to you, you smell good, teeth pretty, beard on fleek, got a little bit of silver in there, you know. Men talk their way out of pussy. They talk their way out of it because we walk up to you and be like, you can get it. And when you open your mouth, honey, we be like, never mind.
No,
am I wrong, Tina? Am I wrong, Tina? Am I wrong, Becky?
Nope.
Mark, like, yo, what do we say wrong? Mark, like, don't say this.
It just depends.
Hey, Mark, just say
Basically, men out here playing Russian roulette.
Yo.
I don't even know they can get the pussy. They don't even know. We already decided before we even open your mouth.
Nigga, you ain't have to buy me a drink. If I want to fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you.
Whoa.
Come on, Tina B.
Right.
So
if
it's a
you catch a female at the right time, you'll have her at her low.
Telling you, look at me when I'm talking to y'all.
Shit.
If a female wanna fuck you, you do not have to do all that extra shit. That's why these niggas out here is corny as fuck. I don't give a fuck about your flashy ass car. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If I want you, I'm gonna let you have me. Period.
It work.
Sometimes you're being too flashy. It's unattractive, and it turns me off. It turns me off.
It's a turn off.
Right, so it's
Hey Sean,
it's 11:13 in the East.
Sean, it's time to wrap it up.
I think we've entered the guys after dark territory, but I think it's time to wrap. I think it's time to put a bow on this motherfucker.
Yo,
and turn realer than.
Bro, I need to go upstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is.
yeah.
Time.
Oh,
Sit back up.
Hey,
Listen.
whoa, come on.
whoa, Becca.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
cousin. You got your cousin.
The ancestors are watching. The ancestors are watching.
Right.
Fuck
Hey,
go
Stack, what you
upstairs.
said?
Wait,
Becca was like, I'm going
all right,
upstairs.
losers,
The,
get out.
the ancestors are watching.
Stack,
Go.
you're like, I'm going upstairs.
Tonight.
What was
I ain't
that?
having a conversation with y'all for no reason. I want all my married people to get it in tonight. Do your
Hey,
thing.
Hey Tina, we the fluffer for them. We just made Becca, Sean, and Stacks. Everybody go get some. Y'all
Get it.
welcome.
That's what
Y'all
happened
welcome.
anyway. So I mean, how the fuck you?
Yeah, right. Look at me.
That's about to happen anyway. So I mean, hey.
Y'all welcome.
They
Yeah,
say
look
that,
at me.
man.
See, that's privilege being with somebody. That's love. I ain't mad at y'all.
Yo, Mark.
I gotta make a phone call, see who up. See
Mark sound, yo,
Mark,
put a
Mark
bow.
about to put Bill Safina out
He
there.
said I'm about to call and see who up.
Put a bow on it.
Place the phone call. See who up.
Put a bow on it.
Just talking
Yeah.
about you need to know who up.
yo, you up? I got the Uber outside. You got the Uber outside.
God damn, dog.
Yes. Wow. So it's 11:15 p.m. I know we
Do
gotta
you
go to
know
work
where your
tomorrow.
children are?
I know we gotta go to
In
work
these
tomorrow.
nuts. Like, nah, me stop.
Oh,
These children is in my dick.
whoa. I'm gonna start with
You can send them
I'm gonna
to
start with
me
Mel.
first
I'm gonna
so
start
we can
Mel. What is your
follow.
wrap up for the
It's
night?
up to you.
I'm sorry.
What is your
I'm
wrap
sorry?
up for the night? I'm gonna start with you.
Ooh, my wrap up for tonight is invest in a flower.
God damn.
Natasha said Uber Black at least.
So
I'm
Mel,
gonna wrap up.
Mel
I had a good time. I think that it was some great dialogue. I loved every minute of it. Tina B, you gave me life, sis. Especially this beat down on this face, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome,
But yes, I loved every minute of the conversation. Communication about your sexual experiences, your desires, the things that you want are necessary in a relationship. And I want all these married men and women on here tonight, and all these single women to go ahead and get it in. Get it in tonight,
Wow.
ladies and gents. Go ahead and get to it.
I approve that message.
Go ahead and get
Of
to
course
it.
you do.
That's
Of course
my
you
wrap
do,
up.
Mark.
Put
Of
That's
course
my
you do,
wrap
Mark. Of course you do, Mark. Stacks, what you got for us, man?
I'm at a loss for words. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm at a loss for words. My cousin, you've shamed the family name. I mean, I just want you to know that.
She's married.
I don't.
That's for her. What you mean?
The ancestors
That's for
are looking
her,
at.
hers.
The ancestors are looking at us right now. Like, where did we go wrong? So I mean, I don't. That's shit you got to live with tonight. When,
Yeah.
when
Becky,
the
you
ancestors,
married.
when Dorothy Keith and
You only talking about your husband.
and everybody else come to you in your dreams, like, Becky, what was you talking about? What was you talking about? But on to real shit, man. Real good show tonight, man. Real good. We run it for 3 hours strong, man. Yo, I don't know if y'all know. We just got some people out there looking at us, man. That's all I gotta let y'all know, man. We got this is some good shit, real good topic. That's all I got.
Yeah. Mark, what you got, man? No, I'm sorry. Let me go to Becca. Let's go, lady. Man,
I would just say on some real shit, until you meet your person, YOLO, do whatever you want. As long as you're not hurting nobody, just do. As long as nobody's in trouble, right? Do what you want, and that person will come eventually. And if they don't, YOLO to you, DIE.
Setting that
message
too. Of course you do.
Yeah, it's a lot of
you die. Don't go YOLO until you die. Mark, what do you have?
And listen, fellas, if you got a
down.
2 a.m. layup on the table, go for the fucking layup. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I understand y'all mean like I'm in Philly, right? If the chick in Newark, New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
I gotta be out of all this New Jersey.
Why gotta be Jersey though?
Layup first. You know what I mean? You can rejuvenate in the car. You know what I mean? You can rejuvenate. Just go back.
You can
Take
sleep
the
when you
layup.
die.
It's 2 a.m., my dude. Take that layup. She want to get it in right in your car, right then and there. Take the layup, homie. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to bullshit. Take that layup. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Before the bar even closed, you might even have in the bathroom or something. Take the layup.
Damn.
Take that damn layup. You know what I mean? Keep it moving.
Wow. Tina, with hesitation, what do you have for us?
You sure you want to ask me?
Yeah,
I have to.
So,
Absolutely.
I absolutely love tonight. Okay, you all look amazing. My ladies, you are beautiful. Fellas, y'all are GQ with it. Like, even when I saw y'all before the show started, yo, I gotta give y'all a thumbs up. Like this right here, the look, the setup, yo, y'all are beautifully black. Do you understand me? All shades.
Thank you.
All kinds, all different personalities. And
Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
that y'all are all beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, and I just love tonight.
Thank you.
Yay.
And I thank you.
Merv, what you got for us?
Welcome.
And I thank you.
Listen, my overall, from everything we talk about, from the relationship, from sex, from love, from connection, from your soulmate, from your spouse, all that shit, everything boils down to the 3 C's. Okay? 3 C's. And that helps with everything, including sex, everything. All right, the 3 C's. Communication, compromise,
and cock.
And collab.
Yeah, Becca.
And cock. Come on, Becca.
Man, I'm approving all messages tonight. I'm approving all that shit.
Of course you are.
Yeah, of course, Mark.
I'm sorry, Merv. What was you saying? I'm sorry.
Yo. Hey, tonight was a good night. The night was fun. It was education. It was fun. It was cool. It was real cool and fun tonight. Oh, I was saying, communication, compromise, and collaboration.
Wow.
My God.
Yo, listen. You gotta communicate to know what you and whoever you're dealing with want. That's men and women. You gotta compromise because it's a give and take. All right, no matter what, whether you're talking about sex, whether you're talking about household chores, whatever you're dealing with your partner is a give and take. So that's compromise. And it's collaboration. Just like
God dang, that's taking a while to the head. Just make it 4 C's.
Climax. We do 4 C's. It's 4 C's.
Damn.
All right. It's compromise, communication, collaboration, and climax. All right. Climax. That's the 4 C's that works toward a successful relationship. 4 C's. Climax, collaboration, compromise, and communication. God damn it.
Wow.
All right. So you got
C's and cock.
Wow.
No. God damn it.
And.
So, all right. So those are 4 C's because you gotta collaborate, because you gotta work together. Whether you're working on a business, you're working on getting a house, you're working on bettering both of y'all selves, you're working on having a good sexual relationship. You have to collaborate for all of that. So after you communicate, after you compromise, and after you collaborate, then that works toward the midnight climax.
Okay.
That's the midnight climax. Nah, that's the 4 C's. Merv just gave y'all the 4 C's to a successful relationship. Y'all heard me? Merv 4 C's Merv 4 C's to a successful relationship. Compromise, communicate, collaborate, and climax. Y'all fucking welcome. No!
Said that shit.
No.
It's in the comments.
Wow.
No.
We're off the rails.
Natasha said,
Everybody know we're off
heavy
the rails.
on the cock, y'all.
You did say that. That is a comment that she made. That's what she said.
Is
That's what she said. That's how she
Heavy on
feels.
the cock, ladies and
She is.
gentlemen.
She is.
No,
Absolutely.
Georgetown,
Can I-
right?
She is.
can I add a
Absolutely.
seat?
She is.
I can add another C because I'm bi. So since he don't want to say cock in the coochie, because
Whoa!
Oh my God.
Dang.
Okay.
Well,
Mm.
how did we get here? And
I
how did we
don't
get
know,
started?
Sean.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity.
right,
Jesus.
Becca.
Right.
Equal
Man, I'll be
opportunity.
laughing all night. You know what I mean? Yo, at the bar and
Here
shit.
go this corny nigga.
It's a whack ass
hell
motherfucker
no.
Oh
right
my
here.
God. Here we go.
Go ahead, y'all.
Not the glasses.
So,
Oh, he about to
What?
smoke that.
He had that
about to
bread
smoke
water,
that
so he
and
back
poke
we
now.
learned a
He
few
get bread
things
He
water,
about
tonight.
to
so he
smoke
good.
it and poke it. Yeah, I said it.
We learned a few things tonight. We learned that
Diesel?
Mel has a fetish with a flower. Not sure what a flower is, nor do I care to know what a flower is. But whatever a flower is, it's going to get work out tonight. I'm sure that flower is somewhere in the dresser drawer, trembling, its
Put
ass
that shit on
off,
her pillow.
because Mel is about to attack. I am afraid.
I said I wasn't driving 3 hours, but 8 minutes down the road ain't nothing.
Oh my God.
Wait,
Wow.
somebody lived 8 minutes?
That was Mel. That was Mel in the background saying she's about to drive 8 minutes to someone's house right now. Not sure who that person is, but she's driving 8 minutes to that person's house after tonight's show.
I hope they're ready.
I hope they're ready. I'm afraid for that person. Becca said that she's going upstairs, and I quote now. She said just like that. I'm afraid for that young man. I hope he's playing sleep right now, and I hope he's actually like he might be in his covers doing this right now because he heard Becca say, "I'm going upstairs." Ow, whatever that meant. So I'm afraid about that.
Wake your ass up.
Wake your ass up, nigga. Like roll your ass over, nigga. Stacks kept it classy as always. We appreciate Stacks.
You know I do.
He talked about his 5 baby mothers. And he was we appreciate Stacks getting us up to par to where he's at currently in life. So thank you, Stacks. Mark is still having sex in cars. He's not doing anything inside anyone's house or a hotel. He's in cars now, and he's driving about 8 hours to get to a person's car just to have sex. Not understanding how that works, but Mark is doing it, and he's calling it a washy still. So that tells me that Mark is still messing with hookers. Mark is still messing with hookers. So hookers, beware, because Mark is out there. What can you say about Merv that hasn't been said already? We have hashtag everything for Merv tonight. Hashtag Merv Bucks Quick. Hashtag Merv 1 Minute Man, and all of the above. He's trying to blame it on the fact that, oh, she's so wet, I can't hold it in. But the fact of the matter is, he's busting before he even get there. Merv pre comes by the time he get out the car. So now,
wow,
yo, Stacks, he got stains in his pants before he even get out the car. And by the time he gets there, it's a wrap. So yeah, Merv, we have to talk about that offline because I think there are some things that you can actually do to help yourself out, to be prepared. Pre-ejaculation is something that we need to really talk about as men in the Black community because I think that you're suffering very severe from that. So hopefully we can get you up to par. But thank you for sharing and being open and being so vulnerable tonight and sharing that that ailment that you are suffering with right now. By the way, you might be no one's top 3 or no one's number 1 at all. You might be in their top 25, top 30 because I'm pretty sure you're messing with some women that have a lot of bodies under their belt as well. Tina, I'm worried. You scared us tonight again. The other night you scared us, and I don't want to say anything offensive because I don't want you to come at me at all. So I'm going to leave it at that. Again, great show tonight. Shout out to all of our people that's rocking with us. Shout out to Georgetown was in the building tonight. Nastasia, I think I pronounced it right. Nastasia, Rika, everybody from Georgetown who came through. Thank you for your kind words, your nasty, freaky words. Nostalgia is nasty beyond compare, and I think that we have a problem there. But I think she's tuning in just to hear us talk nasty talk. We try to talk sensible. We try to talk sensible. We try to have some uplifting pods, but y'all don't want that. Y'all want the nasty shit. And I see Nostalgia is leading that charge. So thank you, Nostalgia, for being in the comments tonight. Shout out to Mile High Radio Thank you so much for the love. I saw the algorithms, and we appreciate that. Shout out to Blackjack TV. Shout out to my to Channel 199 Zingo TV. Shout out to Facebook Live. Shout out to the partners on the front lines and those on the back line. Shout out to the street team general Tayson, who is also a freak. He really wants us to do this show after dark because
He's
Tayson really
pushing
wants.
for it hard.
He's pushing for it hard. I've never seen a man talk about this as much as Tayson does. Tayson texts me every single day at the same time saying, "Yo, we need to get the after hours show off the ground." I'm like, dude, leave me alone. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and he's texting me about this. But shout out to Tayson for the love. Tayson is the street team general. He's always engaged. He's always sharing everything that we got going on out there, and we really appreciate that. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Becca for coming on tonight and being open and vulnerable with her situation. And shout out to Tina for hopping on tonight as well and being Tina. Tina has created another fan base. I saw some comments in there. People want to friend her on Facebook. I would tell you to proceed with caution. Because you're going to get turned out. You're going to start doing some things that you probably don't want to do. Robbing banks, to name one, doing some weird shit that just may not be custom to your lifestyle. So be careful with that.
How to stab people and get away with it?
Stab people and get away with it. Yeah, stuff like that.
My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Shout out to the Lullers. The Lullers got a good show coming out on Sunday. They're going to wrap up the week. They got a phenomenal show they have lined up. It's gonna be like something similar to the Coded Circle conversation. We're talking about some deep shit. So please make sure you tune in on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Those ladies going to get into a different bag and talk about just some very delicate things that's associated with just having a circle of friends and what lines to be crossed and how do you navigate those lines as well. So we talk about it all the time. But we have such a loaded clip, and we got so much more to come. We just really scratching the surface. So those of you who are rocking with us in the embryo stages, in the infancy stages, continue to rock with us because we haven't stopped, and we got more coming, and we're going to continue to rock this thing out. So again, for myself, to the team, to all of you out there who's rocking with us, front and behind the scenes, thank you again from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate it. This will be a reoccurring event where once a month we will have the intimate moments. But we will dress up and we will do these type of things moving forward because it was such a huge hit tonight. 1,000 views, Mile High. That's monumental. That's huge.
That's
so
big.
Again, we appreciate the love. We appreciate the support and the confidence that you have in us to make y'all feel entertained. So again, thank you all. We love you all, and we appreciate it. God bless, and salute, and good night.
Peace.
Peace.